Cool. So, the session before last, we ended with a 9th level time stop being cast on everyone except Ashla, who were right in front of the Temple of the Mentor. And this session, we find out what's happening with all of that. Before we get to that, Ashla finds out what happened to their parents, where they were, or like vaguely at least, what kind of a quest they were on, and like what issues they were having, and recovered some pieces of her parents' journals. Xavthan gets teleported to a random dimension, and then his patron is like, "You have to, complete your quest. You have to find my twin sister or whatever." And then like he's on that, and then it turns out, speaking of the twin sister, that's exactly who shows up for the time stop. That's exactly who cast the time stop on everybody in the party, and Zalikas eggs on Void to kill everyone, or at least kill Galio in order to receive a boon, as she is a deity of vengeance. And surprisingly to some, Void rejects this and doesn't take the boon. We find out a lot about like what's happening with Xavthan's coin, for example, what's happening with Zalikas, and what's happening. And after that, we confront Sorren. By we, I mean Ashla and Zelda. And Sorren is clearly having a bad day. Everyone's trying to recover from like all the messy days that we've had, and the cherry on that cake was, while we were all asleep, somebody started munching on our belongings and stealing. Yeah, somebody or something started munching on our belongings and stealing 50 platinum from everyone. But thankfully, Ashla has a passive perception of 19 and saw what appeared to be like a sleep paralysis demon, essentially, and punched it in the face and it ran away.
Ashla is now traumatized.
Yeah, Ashla is like literally screaming at like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
that's permanently traumatized.
Yeah.
This is
there hasn't been
the therapy.
A period in the campaign when Ashla has not been traumatized. Like, so it's just been the recurring theme since the beginning.
Yeah, this is the running gag.
Yep.
Okay, I think that wraps it up.
That was
The tales of trauma for Ashla.
All right. So,
Yep.
and to also recap some amount of downtime that you all had.
I know you're muted if you're saying something.
Sure, she's just doing something.
I am. Good point. Yeah. Thank you for saying that before I finished my thing. All right.
Thank God.
So, yeah. All right. And to also recap some of the off-session activities, downtime activities that you all did between last session and now, I think Void has some stuff that he did.
Yeah. What did I hold on.
Tried to visit Galio in prison, but you were turned down rather harshly. You were told he's not allowed visitors, and especially the person stared at you for a second, especially you.
Yeah, okay, I'll go in disguise next time. Anyways,
Rough buddy.
that's it. I'll discuss that with Ashla and everyone else. I can just fucking dress up like Jamil and go there. I don't know. I feel like doing that. But okay, anyways.
Alright.
Void's activities was speaking to Jamil, ask him for... He handed me a note which I have not received yet. As in DM.
I'll send it to you. Yeah,
share that. Sure. That I have to consider signing the NDA if I want to do something. I want to talk to you about that as well. I'll DM you later. It's not that... I don't think it's that big of a deal anyhow. It's just a minor conversation. Then I also spoke to Demid and asked him to make me some explosive arrows and smoke bombs as well. Spoke to him about Galio and what happened, and asked for his contact info so we can keep in touch, because I'd lost that, I guess, long ago. complained to Mr. Kaplan and Jamil about the thing that stole our cash. I'd like to pursue that with the group today in session. Figure out where it went and get that back. Lastly, took as many deep scrub showers and baths with soaps and everything to be clean as possible. I think that's it. Yeah, and then suppose they have to have speeches with everyone else. Whatever discussions may be. I think Sorren also wanted to talk to Void, so that is also there for today's. At least that's also part of the plan.
Yep. Alright. Zelda, what did you do in the downtime? Just recapping, you don't have to describe it in detail.
God, what did I do?
Good question.
Alright, if you want, we can move on to
oh.
Sorren instead.
It's just trying to deal with the radiation stuff, forcing Xavthan to do it, and then assisting everybody else.
Alright. Ashla, what did you do during the downtime? Just for the past 3 days.
Yeah, I had a couple of things. One was like, I presumably just like checked in with everyone in the party just to get a sense of how everyone's doing, particularly Void. I spoke to maybe Ashla, if that's something that's possible. Like, I would have liked to talk to her, check in with her, see if there's anything that she needs, any help, anything that I can do, particularly because the school is indefinitely closed or something like that. So I just wanted to be there for her. And another thing is, I wanted to start contact with Dalafon because of what I read in my parents' journals, and I would have spent a lot of time in the library just trying to see if I can find any leads on either the consortium or what's happening with Ruidium or what's happening, like what happened with my parents. So any sort of a lead that I can find on like any of the unanswered questions is what Ashla would be really focusing on, because like for the first time in a while we're in familiar ground, and like Ashla feels personally like they're under pressure, like they have to perform here because like they're the one who like keeps falling and like, you know, getting hurt and almost dying when we're in combat, and this is like supposed to be my forte. So like I'm really pushing it with trying to find like any sort of leads, trying to do any sort of like fruitful research. No pressure.
Oh, I was muted. My bad. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's go on with Sorren then. What did you do during the downtime? That is the past 3 days.
Sorren spent some time at the library trying to do research on betrayer guards. Tried to convince Jamil to let him read the Portless Handbook, which was refused. And also asked one of the professors, if he could get some help with figuring out how the energy from Pharaon could have been siphoned from him. And didn't really get much of a response there, except that there's some dangerous research, like a quid pro quo thing, and he's considering talking to the party about it. That's it.
You were specifically told that you'd be allowed more insight into it, which this person probably has, but also probably wants to use you to gain in return for a certain favor that he, will reveal to you once you agree to do it.
Of course.
Right. Elvis, what would you have done in the last 3 days?
Okay, so before I start with that, a question: did we get paid any amount of money or for the ordeal that we went through after the whole capturing Cluster thing? plus this whatever this guy called. Forgot his name. already.
Yeah, we got paid the 50 plat, and then it got stolen.
No,
by the
after
other
that, the recently thing.
Oh.
It
The
got
thing happened.
You were
knocked
not-
on.
That was in return for gaining favor with the thing. Sort of, it was sort of like a prerequisite quest to be authorized contractors for the Cobalt Soul. No money was promised, but if you want, you can try to negotiate. If
I
you
will try to
feel you have
negotiate
done
for
a
that.
really good job or something.
I'll probably
Yeah.
I'll probably ask Ashla to come with me to negotiate with Jamil about that in the downtime. Also, Elvis would have spent the majority of the downtime talking to Jamil about the research on the coin.
Okay. For a moment, let's go to Xavthan. What are you doing the last 3 days?
The last 3 days, I think some of that time would have been dedicated to just roaming around the town, buying essential supplies and restocking whatever rations and like whatever supplies I had used. Some of the time was used to head and talk to people discreetly about learning about a place where he could sell the diamonds that he had without them being traced back to where they came from or who had sold them, and basically trying to attempting to go to the library but being denied entrance, and then just that was about it.
Fair. All right. I think that wraps it up for us. Unless I'm missing someone. No, right? All right. Right. I hope everyone
hold
has
on.
this. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm back
I thought you were
with
done.
some stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So are you talking
some
about the
stuff
coin?
happened. Yeah, I'll talk about the coin, some research, and also talk with Shamil about some business with a particular person to if he can help them, and signing of the NDA. Some
Business with
offers
who,
were
sorry?
made with Shamil,
No.
DM
Hold
thing.
on. Oh, okay. Ah, okay.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah. NDAs were offered and it might have been accepted or whatnot. Also, Elvis would have spent some time cleaning her surroundings and herself, and also putting away the leftover gold that she has in her lantern for safekeeping
Oh.
as a
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay.
No.
How are you moving it? Like, are you just taking it,
Just-
taking everything out and in sort of like a normal pouch, just keeping it in your lantern?
I just put my money pouch that I have on myself instead of keeping on myself. I take like 10 coins out, and the rest I put it inside my lantern.
All right. Noted for future.
Right. That's essentially what I do. I'll get back to the thing on the signing of the NDA if Elvis has signed it or not.
Alright. So, in the past 3 days, after much discussion, deliberation, negotiation, perhaps even certain, promises, carrots, stick, whatever, a bunch of you have signed the NDA with the Cobalt Soul. That includes, I believe, Elvis, Void. Sorren already did, like in the last session. Xavthan, I'm not sure about Zelda.
Now Xavthan is not signing the thing.
Okay, not signing, and what about Zelda?
Yeah.
Have you signed the NDA? Are you not signing the NDA?
Yeah, as in I'm gonna do it.
Alright. Okay, so barring Xavthan, everyone right now has an NDA with the Cobalt Soul. So any sort of projects that are assigned to you, in case, because already it's some sort of like a muddled water with Xavthan not being part of the the non-disclosure agreement. if they assign you a project, that will become some sort of like a secret thing with them. You will be allowed a lot more information, be allowed to access the library, but you won't be allowed to talk about those specific projects with people outside of the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah. DM, so I mentioned, right? Like, I don't want to be like a permanent member. So
No.
I want
No membership
freedom
is
to
being
do-
awarded
yeah.
except for Ashla. No one's a member right now. This is some sort of
Okay,
like
cool.
a very like
It's
an informal.
contract or
Yeah,
NDA.
this is contract work.
So I have options to, like, if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it. Like, right?
Even Ashla has that option. But yeah.
Okay. Just confirming.
Alright. So, I hope everyone has their snacks, water. If anyone needs to take a break, let me know in the middle of the session. We begin now. You all wake up after a couple of days of rest. The mystery still unsolved about who stole your coin. What, if anything, will happen to Galio Caera? And also, what to do with the burning hole that is caused by the diamonds in Xavthan's pouch. But there's far more quests to unravel and far many clues to find. So the day is yours. As you wake up, what do you guys now want to do?
First, I would take a bath and go have breakfast.
Alright.
Probably the best.
Who would
thing to
have
do in the
woken
morning.
the first? Like, who would be the first one to wake up?
I
Why?
feel like it's... Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ashla would also wake up very early.
I just got back. What was that about a burning hole?
Why would most
Yeah.
definitely be-
Okay, bro.
That's just
Okay,
that
bro.
I forgot to mute it.
Oh, just
Um,
what's that about burning hole?
burning
no.
hole that is caused by the diamonds in your pouch, nothing else. Don't worry about it.
Nothing Sorren related.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Oh, no.
sus.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I have a question to specifically Sorren. When was the last time you fed these?
Last night.
Sorry.
Okay.
Last night.
Last night.
Okay. All right. So last
Even if he
night.
doesn't eat himself, he makes sure that the parrot eats.
Okay. Last night you might have noticed that somehow these is getting a bit plump. And also flying is becoming slightly difficult for them.
Oh no.
What do you
Sorry.
mean that boy is fat? Does he even eat?
Sorry.
It's a
What
bomb!
he-
He's gonna explode!
I'm gonna take him to.
A vet?
I'm gonna ask Jameel or Mr.
Okay.
Captain if there's a vet around here.
Not exactly sure, but there might be an animal healer in the Sankat Bazaar. I have never been to them, so I can't pinpoint the exact address. You
We don't
need to
have one
search for
in-house?
them. No.
It was these 8 coins.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god!
that explains a
Let's-
lot.
Let's cut it open.
Alright. Shh.
Guys, as much as I hate the parrot, you know it was the sleep paralysis demon. Ashla is like so serious about this. Ashla, the only reason Ashla wakes up is because she's like unable to sleep properly and has this whole like elaborate locking mechanism and like checks every time under the bed and like has like 3 locks on
Wow.
the. Don't joke about this. You know it was the sleep paralysis demon.
No, you might be right. I barricaded my room and still it
You know
got
what?
in.
Elvis is kind of paranoid. If it's gonna cast detect magic to see if
On the
there's any
parrot?
transformation magic on the parrot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roll me an insight check.
Isn't detect magic a third level spell?
What?
Wait, no, never mind.
Is it?
I confused it. I was thinking of Dispel Magic. My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
It'd be like that.
Insight check, right?
First roll of the game.
First roll in 2
Don't fuck it
weeks.
up.
Success 17.
Oh, not bad.
17.
Nice.
17.
Plus 3.
Give me 1 second.
Come on.
She sends you that same picture that gave me nightmares.
That would be funny.
That would be funny, actually. Yeah.
Alright. There's no transformation magic or any other kind of magic coming from these at the moment.
At
Are
the
there any
moment.
traces?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Damn it.
Nothing out of the background, you
Understandable.
know, like nothing out of the ordinary. For the moment,
Or
have to kill the
through
suspicious.
your eyes, these looks like just like the parrot, who was perhaps eaten a bit too much.
Understandable.
Alright.
Sorry, do
To
you
breakfast.
feed this thing?
Every day, like clockwork, twice a day. Morning.
What are
evening.
you feeding it?
Seeds,
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
like some corn. Sometimes
It's gone.
pumpkin seeds.
Corn.
You guys have seen that video, right? It's gone.
Yeah.
The child. Yeah, thank you. I thought I would be perceived
Yeah,
as
there's a whole song about that, yes.
I'm glad. Alright. So, moving on. In the morning light, you all wake up. You smell different flavors of different kind of dishes being prepared in the familiar, the balcony kitchen of Jamil. You walk in there, and with a chef hat and a silly smile and some sort of flaw on his face is Jamil standing there trying to cook what looks to be some sort of like a breakfast cereal combo kind of thing. Hands you all a couple of bowls. There's like a milk and tea and everything else. Yeah, Roy Jones, yeah. All around. You can grab what you want if you want to talk to Jamil before heading out into the market or wherever that you want to go today. Now is your chance. Hey, smell this. He hands you a bowl, Sorren. It smells weirdly of clove and peppermint.
Holy
Some
shit.
sort of liquid inside, some weird looking, almost you could feel like it might be insect related, this thing that he's crafted, but you have never seen this specific dish before.
That sounds really good. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I actually found like a recipe book in the archive. It is from around like 300 years ago. I wanted to try it, try something new.
Yeah, always nice to experiment with new stuff.
Yeah.
Then again, last time we had breakfast up here, a kid died, so.
He was chewing on
Way to bring
something
the
and
mood
then
down, brother.
stops chewing on it.
That's the response.
Sorry, I'm just in a weird mood. It's been a few days,
Well, try. I hired you guys to try to stop all of that, but I guess we were late. I already have heard
Elvis?
an earful from Miss Exandria about it. Very upset. Was yelling at me just the other day about the whole security situation. We have, for now, disbanded the school, hoping to get it up and running again after a proper security audit from Zelda, of course. And let's see where it goes,
Wait, what's gonna happen to the kids?
Oh, they're back with Miss Exandria.
Oh, okay. So they're safe.
As soon as this talk is over, hold on, Sorren. As soon as they finish the sentences, Elvis uses her mage hand, just smacks the back of Sorren's head and says, "Not in front of his fucking salad, man."
Is it a
God.
sword?
Here we go.
No.
I'm getting deja vu, it seems.
Indeed.
Hey,
Uh,
chill. No violence.
Okay, Jamil, just want to know if you're going to implement some of Zelda's suggestions or recommendations, particularly about how much care we have to take with the kids. I mean, like, good that they're with Zakia, but there's still a lot of unresolved things about their mental state.
Yeah, he will. He will. I mean, obviously, I won't be the one personally doing that. Just I forwarded the recommendations. I've consulted with Zakia. We'll hire someone. We'll put in a committee, and things will proceed.
Also,
I know things are slow, but also bureaucratic oversight is perhaps one of the main things that were requested for this thing. So we're trying to do things right instead of doing things urgently this time.
I guess, like, as long as a balance exists, that's good. Also, some of my friends are very concerned about the state of payment for this thing. I mean, like, we were supposed, of course, our mission was much smaller than what it ended up being. We ended up uncovering a lot of corruption within the Cobalt Soul, a little more information on what's happening with the CVD, and a lot more information on why the handbook was taken. So there has been a request for payment for that. That's one thing that I want to bring to your attention. And another is that
I'll stop you right there. You know that we have funds from a lot of different sources, but one of the primary ones is the Dwendalian Empire. I don't want to reach a state where we have to ask for money from either the Onkaral government or the Dwendalian Empire and then become indebted to them. So, as much as I would like to pretend, money is limited. For now, pay them what you think they need. Take care of them. Feed them, clothe them, everything. But just remember, 50 plat per person. Sure, you have lost with that money you had earned just the day before. It's not really a loss for you. So temper the emotions with perhaps just go slow is what I'm saying.
okay, got it.
But I'll leave it to you. You decide whatever your party requires. Pay them accordingly.
Okay. And are there any official missions or even unofficial ones from
I wish. They're like, I wish you guys were available. They're like, take you to the side. Well, there's the matter of finding out stuff about parents.
Yeah, I've been trying to contact Udala Fawn on that.
Oh,
I don't know.
Have you already sent that?
I think Ashla would have tried to figure out how to do that in a safe way, because it's like a high-level message that has to be sent in a very secure way without any sort of interference or interception. So if that was possible, then Ashla would have sent that. Otherwise, he would have been waiting to ask Jamil for that.
I will leave that to you because you would probably know of secure channels to send through, especially in the Cobalt Soul. But that's not what Jamil is concerned about.
I think I wouldn't have sent it yet because like I would still feel like if it came through Jamil's office, even informally, that would have more weight and like we'd get more leads.
Jamil goes pensive for a second, thinks for a bit. I don't want to say this, but while I trust you, Dala, with my life, I have before, there's still a part of Rex Central. And you know what that means, not in terms of their loyalty, but in terms of the risk.
Which is why I wanted to
Sorry,
know
I'm
if there's any way-
coughing. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm back-ish. My throat is still weird. Anyway, in terms of the pressure that they face, so I wouldn't involve them through a message.
Is there any way you could communicate with them which wouldn't have any of these risks?
You know what? I'll try to arrange for a private meet outside of Prying Eyes. We can discuss things with them. Let's see what we can do.
And before we go back, I was also thinking that considering there isn't much on what the consortium is up to.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. So there's like a bunch of official stuff that I do need people for, but one of your party members has not signed an NDA, so it's unfortunately going to be limited.
Okay.
Is this happening during breakfast?
Yeah.
Yep, on the breakfast table.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, who hasn't signed that NDA yet?
Oh, hey. Hi. Did you like the thing that I made? Have you tried it yet?
Oh, that one I point at whatever he's talking about.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay. All right.
But who didn't sign the NDA?
Oh, Xavthan.
Oh. I'm gonna go over to him and I'm just gonna bitch him out.
Xavthan is still sleeping.
not
Xavthan is
even-
not awake. Yeah, Xavthan is not there.
Nice.
Zapton's not there? Oh,
No,
I'm gonna
Xavthan
I
is
love
still
it.
sleeping.
I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna search for him and then they can continue their conversation.
I'm so
Yeah.
close. I'm so close to losing.
I allow it for now. If you're not going to be in a certain location with the party, call that out before.
Will do.
This is a very, you all enter a room and the trap closes. Oh DM, I'm not. I didn't
not
even
there?
go to
Yeah.
the site. I'm at like my home. Shut the fuck up. All right.
Actually took a sick leave yesterday.
I'm not.
Nice.
I'm not even in the world. I'm in the fair realm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
even in this campaign, bro.
I'm not
Zapton
in
is
D&D. I'm
another
in Call of Cthulhu, actually.
Yep,
exactly.
playing Wildemount
Amazing.
with the homies. Anyway,
Oh no!
So
Wow.
yeah, that's
So-
basically what Jamil tells you. But there's also, if you can roll me an insight check, Ashta, on the behavior and the mannerisms of Jamil.
He's lying.
He's like... Hello,
Said what?
that's the first.
Not every insight is about lying, man.
Yeah.
World has
You
too
should
many
check
trust
on that.
issues. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, can you
Oh my
why?
God.
That was a
No.
natural one.
He's definitely
First
fucking
natural
lying.
one of the
Whatever
day.
There we go.
Ashla is maybe picking up on is not happening.
You describe what happens.
Natural one
You
of the
describe
day.
it.
Oh,
I think like Ashla is either like too stressed. Ashla is just so stressed out that Xavthan's not here and Xavthan's not signed the NDA that like that's still stuck in my head. Like I know Jamil is probably telling me something important, but in my head it's like fucking Xavthan. I don't know why these people are like this. I'm younger than all of them. Why can't they take this shit seriously? I like do I ask for a lot? Do I ask people to do like extravagant things for me? Do I ask for a lot of favors? No, this is just a basic thing,
hold
and
up,
this
I'm
is supposed to
getting
help everyone.
Yeah, be-
I'm literally trying to help everyone. I came here to help everyone as well. I came here to find out what's happening with Xavthan's whole thing. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. That's just like it's going on repeated.
As your train of thought is reaching the final station, Xavthan walks in, finally woken up. Yeah, what did I miss?
fucking
actually
NDA.
left.
You missed your NDA.
He's
Anyway,
not on
he literally left. So yeah, we will catch that up
Yeah,
later
BRB.
on. It's fine.
Yeah, Ashla
Don't worry,
went
I'm
full
solving the
corporate.
issue.
Yeah. Xavthan is just staring. Xavthan is staring for like 5 minutes now. He's just like
Blinking.
Yeah, it's like processing.
Yeah, as soon as you start to
No,
speak
it's-
about the India and all that, he's like, shh, shh, like puts his finger on your lips and goes back to sleep.
No.
Nice. I love it. It's so nice. It's such a
That's
nice
dumb.
trait.
That's done. I walk in the opposite direction of Xavthan. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to hear him snore. I don't want anything to do with it.
Alright.
Ashla's gonna have to go back to Io to calm down.
Yeah.
Alright. No, I
I'd
was also
like to
asleep.
do something.
I was also like fast asleep. Late wake her up. Yeah, sorry, good.
I'd like to do something. I'd like to go to Jamil privately. I mean, pull him aside to wherever.
Hey.
Uh,
It starts to whisper. What's up?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
I'm back.
Do you want the
What?
recipe?
no, that's not why I called you here.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I signed here. Thank you for the note. I signed the NDA, but I need more information.
Of course. We can talk in private if you want.
Sure, please. And
All right.
that's it. I don't know what like if this is gonna happen. I think
Later
off
on,
screen,
right?
right?
Yeah, it's gonna happen
Yeah.
later on and off screen.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
Okay. Or it can happen on screen, but like later on when you guys get back or something.
No, it's fine. It's later on. It's not urgent. I just want to know more info. That's all.
Okay.
So it can just be a DM if nothing else.
Okay then. If no one else is doing anything during the breakfast,
What did I miss? I'm back.
you were getting yelled at.
I'm coming
Yeah,
for you.
so-
Getting it.
So you literally just walked in for breakfast, and Ashla
Yep.
just starts screaming at you because you said
And-
something dumb like, "What did I miss?" And I just start screaming at you because you didn't sign your NDA.
I think Xavthan
And
just.
then you put your finger on
He's dead.
Ashta's lips and then go back to sleep.
Nice.
Interesting.
Wait, on Ashla's lips? I thought he put his fingers on his lips.
No.
No.
Like,
no.
shh.
Oh, I was not gonna like this.
He's not feeling them. He's just telling him to shut up. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We have to wait and see about that.
Nah, don't worry. Ashla is like extremely secure. Oh, sorry. Io is extremely secure.
I was like secure. Yeah, come on.
Alright. So, if anyone else is doing anything during the breakfast?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll talk to. I want to talk to Ashla. Oh, fucking! I forgot almost. I have to go meet that fool Galio. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna drag Ashla to some corner to privately speak.
Yeah,
Ashla's getting
as soon as
yanked
you-
around.
Yeah. As soon as you drag me to the corner, like before you say anything, like Asha just starts ranting again. I know, right? Like it's just an NDA. It's not that hard. Like,
Hold on. Calm. My god, I thought I was the crazy one. Anyways, listen, I tried to go visit Galio, but they didn't allow me. I want to know if you'd... Sorry?
You didn't have the clearance for it?
Yeah, I didn't wear a disguise, so that was the problem. So I'm thinking I go as Jamil and you go as Ashla, and then we can go there and talk to him.
Just this
Void.
small.
Huh?
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw as you say that?
Oh boy, let's fucking go. Wisdom saving, is it?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't have much wisdom, so let's see how it goes. Come on.
We know that.
Okay, not bad.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good. That's good.
You
Oh, the-
feel some sort of like a pull in the back of your head, but it's sort of like you sort of brush it off.
Nice.
Alright, go ahead, Ashla, what were you saying?
Oh, somebody tried scrying probably.
Or probably something else.
I'm just like, hey, this is the fucking Order of the Cobalt Soul. Like, they'll have anti-magic shit all the time. Like there will be like one of those scanners. They will know if you're not Jamil. That's much of a risk. We
Yeah,
can.
but it's not magic. It's who I am.
Okay.
I'm
See,
a
that's
changeling.
You know what? Let's say I'm in my room, or let's say I'm in the library, and Jamil comes to me randomly and says, Ashla, we need to go interrogate the whatever prisoner. I'll be like, yeah, sure, Jamil, and I'll accompany him. That sounds fair to me.
Okay. Can you get some of his clothes, or do I just wear my fine clothes that I have?
Much for me now. Now I feel like I'm complicit in this.
Don't worry, you have an expert sneaker around you. We'll
Hey.
get you in, don't worry.
You can just.
I can just what? They won't let me in if I go as not myself either.
Okay. Would you feel comfortable if I went and I asked him the questions that you want me to ask? That you want to ask him?
I would rather be there.
Right. But
I
that's
don't
going to
mind
be
you
tough now.
asking the questions, but I would like to be there when it happens. Because I want to know. It's about my family. It's nothing
No,
else. I
I
don't
know.
want to kill him.
I mean, we
anymore.
can try. You can just like wear the basic robes that are there everywhere for the Cobalt Soul, you know, in the locker rooms or something, and we can try. But
Okay.
if it doesn't go,
Do you want me
through,
to? Do you want me to disguise myself as the big guy or someone else?
I think it would kind of make sense for Jamil to go. So yeah, sure. Jamil makes more sense.
Okay.
I'd rather get.
Done.
I would rather get in trouble with Jamil than with Mr. Kaplan.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. When do we want to do this? Nighttime?
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about at all, but sure. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to see a prisoner with Jamil tonight or something.
Jamil
That's
walks
exactly
up.
what-
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Nothing. And I walk away.
Fox?
Oh,
I'm gone.
he is like just standing behind you with like his hand outstretched with a bowl of the food that he prepared. Okay.
Yeah, Void was just telling me about this thing called a non-fungible token or something. Have you? Apparently, it's all the rage in the Fey realm.
Start chewing on something. Go on.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's basically like there's
It's fine. We can do that off screen. It's fine.
No, that's the end of it.
Roll me a perception
monkey,
check.
okay?
Sorry, roll me a performance check for that.
Let's go. Come on. Now
Or
you
deception,
gotta roll
either way,
high.
your call.
The Fae are behind NFT. That explains it.
Yes.
That is
Come on. Yeah.
My performance is -1.
Don't
Or
worry,
roll
NFT
high.
Or
performance,
deception.
like -4.
I have a -1 to my charisma, so like everything I would have is a -1. My deception is -1. My performance is -1. My
Oh my god,
personal-
Say
I
for
should have been the
NFT
one
bros.
speaking.
Yeah.
I'm the one with the charisma. Shit.
You only have to beat a 16. Don't worry.
Oh,
Even if I roll a don't.
no.
Normal NFT roll.
Do me a favor.
That's an unnatural one.
Do me a favor. Roll me a D4.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
This will decide what he assumes you are actually hiding.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Love my
Do it,
autistic
do it,
friend.
do it.
Come on.
The one on the D4. That is always a good number, right? One means something nice.
One
it's
means
one?
number one. First rank.
Oh. Okay. Noted. Alright. Let's move on.
I like the DM not saying anything.
Let's just move on.
basically the-
Let's just move on.
Yeah. Monkeys dress up in different outfits. I don't know what more to explain.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. When did the monkeys come into the picture? I lost you at
the
the...
monkeys from the NFTs. Come on, Jamil, you need to keep up with this. The
I
kids
come back
will
for
make
the
fun of you
bowl.
if you don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is for you. Yeah. All right. Never mind.
Turn around
You know
and
what?
go back.
It's okay. You can just tell me that you didn't want to discuss it. It's okay. Anyway, we can talk when you get back. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This is so funny.
All right. Like looking awkwardly around, Jamil just like walks back to his post and like starts doing some random stuff like cutting onions and shit, like which he doesn't even need to. Pondering over like what he recently overthought that you were hiding or doing or whatever.
Nice.
Anyway,
Oh no.
if that's all, we can move on and let me know what the party as a whole would like to do for today.
We should find that money.
Oh yeah. What happened with the creature? Did we learn anything about it?
No, we need to do that now.
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, as a party, I recommend we do that. That's my
Yeah, no.
suggestion.
we either do that or do your diamond stuff.
Yeah, I need to go do that as well. Yep. True.
We can do both of that today.
Yeah,
Like,
we
yeah.
can do both of them. Because yeah, that's true. I guess we can
So-
start with one of them.
How about I do some research. If anybody wants to help me with research, they can do that.
On the
And
sleep
the
paralysis
creature.
demon.
Yes, the sleep paralysis demon. Exactly.
I'll
Right.
assist in the research.
Okay, so Boyd and I will research. How about the rest of you? I don't know. Talk
Head
to
to the
other
market.
people.
I
and
will also
see-
look for the demon.
like talk to other people in the temple and see if this happened to them, or like ask around, or I don't know if there is anything else you can help. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the demon.
Just to confirm, Xavthan is like actually on the breakfast table now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't walk off. I think I would have just sat there.
All right.
I was asking you about the NDA
okay.
the whole time.
So whoever's doing the research stuff right now, if you're doing that, give me either a history or arcana check. And whoever's talking to
Okay.
people, We can do that. So, which floor would you like to
6
explore? Or where would you like to talk to people?
Do we see who
I'm
around us right now?
Right now, the only people around you are Mr. Kaplan, who's sitting in like one of the chairs, like off the corner, just observing it all, sipping tea. That's basically all, with legs crossed, and Jami. There's no civilians up here, but on the ground you can see the town has started to wake up. Bunch of people are gathering around, different wells and fountains and stuff to get their daily ration of water. You can see that there's fights happening about it because the water scarcity has increased further.
Yeah, because of the gender reveal.
That
What?
too.
Oh,
reveal
oh,
party.
no.
Reveal party.
I forgot about that. The
Water scarcity
supply.
has increased dramatically, and
Nice.
more and more people are getting extremely violent about it almost, and guards have to break that up. So guards are there. Some people have woken up and have started to go on their jobs, taking the monorail right above you guys almost. You also see a ship flying overhead towards the ridge side where it might be maintained stuff. You also see a bunch of people arriving to the library to do their morning research and all that kind of stuff if they want to. The staff members, people who actually work for Cobalt Soul, and also the protesters. People might,
Oh, yeah, the protesters.
the workers for Cobalt Soul might work hard, but these protesters work harder. They have shown up in the morning, the first ray of light, and they are sitting there with tea in their hand and a kettle, not a kettle, sorry, sort of like a thermos besides them, and with handmade placards protesting the authoritarian state that is Ankara. So,
I'd like to investigate the rooms first because we were all robbed in our rooms, so I would like to go check for signs of
whose room are you in?
I don't know.
First?
mine first, since I have easy access to that.
Make me an investigation check if you can.
Can I do it with advantage because I have that eyes of minute thingamabob?
I'll also be
let's
helping.
go.
I'll also be, because I'm there with, because Void and I are together, I'll give Void the help action.
He already has advantage.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Already have
Okay,
advantage.
Cool.
Next check.
Give me guidance.
What did I press? Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I could have given
Sucks.
guidance.
It's okay, I'll
Anyways.
retroactively allow that.
Oh,
Oh, you can roll 1d4.
nice.
That's a 16.
That's a 16. That basically does it. You find very faint traces of some very weird material underneath the ledge of the door. It's almost imperceivable for you, but your instincts kick in and you take a piece of paper and you sort of slide it underneath the thing, and there's some sort of material there which Asha thinks is soot, but you think it might be something new.
Evidence. Do we have anything to collect evidence in?
Sure, you have some sort of a leather pouch and vials if you want, but that's basically it. There's no
Yeah.
backies in this world. No plastics
that-
yet, unfortunately.
Yet.
Or fortunately,
Yeah.
actually.
But we have glass this thing, right? We have
Yes.
glass vials.
You have
that we
glasses
can
and
put-
stuffs, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put that in the glass vial so that it can be sealed and preserved,
we have-
so we can
We
check
have
it
glasses
later.
and stuffs. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
I have glasses and staffs and eyes.
You also see
Also-
that your... Sorry, give me 1 minute. You also remember that your pouch was not opened. You tie a very specific knot on your pouch. it was not opened.
And
When
there's
you
no
check
damage on it?
And when you check it, in the very brief sort of like in a very small hole that like forms when you tighten the leather pouch up, there's traces of the same material that was underneath the door, or on the edges of that pouch.
Oh my god. I don't know what this means. I hand it to Ashla.
Evidence.
I mean, I'm not that intelligent. I'm wise, but not intelligent. So,
Oh my god.
So obviously, there's
Literally
something.
minutes ago, Void was like, "I'm not that wise."
yeah, but compared to my charisma, the wisdom is slightly lower.
Okay.
All technicalities. Don't worry about Dima.
All good. All right. So what are we doing next?
What do you think, Ashla? Should we investigate anything else?
Yeah, I think we'll just investigate like the other rooms to see if there's a similar thing and get to the library, because like I'm guessing this is some sort of an entity that can travel through really, really small spaces.
Okay. Whose room are we checking next?
We can check Sorren's.
No, we need to ask permission.
Right. Okay. Then we can just check mine.
Kim Possible on the case.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go check your. Can we fucking
knock on the door and open it, and Aya is still sort of like, spread on the bed, asleep, snoring.
Yeah. Just gonna check underneath the door for a similar type of material.
I'll wait outside.
Okay, roll me
Till
an
Ashla
investigation
invites.
check. It's the vampire. Yeah.
Oh, you're a vampire now. Ooh.
Nice.
Roll me an investigation check with advantage.
I'm guiding myself as well.
Right.
Roll well. I didn't have to say.
Oh, nice.
That's good. That's good. It's underneath this door where you find, when you scratch with the paper again, you find a lot more dust than the similar ichor-like material, which makes you think it might be a fluke, or it might be some other material that kind of got caught up as these doors open wide, and some sort of potions and stuff sometimes get spilled on the floor. You're not entirely sure at this point.
We should scrape that for evidence as well.
Okay. I do that. I'll just scrape it, and then it's like practical investigation is clearly not my strong suit, and I feel like I'd be more comfortable in front of a book.
We can do that next. We can always search for goop.
Yeah.
And at that
We
point,
can talk
Gwyneth
to Gwyneth
Paltrow walks
Paltrow.
in. Yeah.
We'll talk
Who
to
walks in?
Gwyneth Paltrow. Archivist at
Oh,
the
fucking
Goop.
no.
Yeah, anyway.
No.
Alright. Let's speed things up. I'll just use, your existing investigation for, whatever that you want to do. What other rooms are you searching?
Let's ask Sorren for his permission and then investigate that place as well. Sorren, you think we can check your room for traces of the monster?
I think Sorren is in his room, so he's just gonna open the door. What? Oh, hey. What?
Hi. You think we can check in your room for evidence of the monster that stole all our cash?
Evidence of these nuts!
Don't worry. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. For Sorren's room, make me another investigation check, please.
Okay, I'll do this because I have.
I will assist.
Investigation check. Let's go.
Investigation. And besides the thing, wait, let me see how much he has rolled. Oh, that's good.
Good roll.
23.
Nice.
It is under this
GG's.
this door that you find the most perfect specimen of this ichor. You take it and you try to ascertain its nature and stuff, and you have a pretty good picture of the kind of material it is, and it's definitely organic in nature. Besides this, you also find traces of this on the sides of Sorren's bed. Just at the as though like a what's it called? The wooden parts of the bed. And besides that, Sorren, if there's anything else that the people find in your room, you want to describe that?
On a 23,
Oh no, that's not a roll.
Somebody lost their marbles.
Yeah, that's
That
marble.
was my dice which fell.
Yeah, that's not a roll.
Oh, the rock!
Yeah, sorry, you were saying?
we find a couple of books about bard magic, about the history of Exandria. There's the carpet is rolled up under the bed. There's some loose chains scattered around, and you find a book titled "How to Communicate and Apologize to Friends." 101.
That is wholesome.
He's doing so good!
Aww.
Ashra's not going to say anything about that.
Just
I'm just
ignore
gonna
it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going to like really take that in and being like, he's trying, and then I won't say anything. I'll be like, okay, sorry. Thanks. We'll let you know if there's any updates on this. You take care. If you need to rest. Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay, we'll check with you in a bit. We'll just try to figure out what this is.
All right.
Okay, I have a question.
Hmm?
One second, give me 1 second. No, I'm sorry. I had a question for my notes, not you guys. I'm so sorry. I said that out loud.
Oh,
Notes.
speak to your notes.
Go ahead.
Tell
Yeah.
her what she needs.
Listen. I sometimes do that. My bad. Please go ahead.
It's
It's
cool.
okay. We all speak to other things. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
It's fine. It's normal.
Copium. Alright, so that's basically what you find in the thing. My question is, do you search Sorren's person?
No.
Especially because
I don't,
he's in
at
there.
least.
So he would be wearing all of his armor, all of his tools, everything. So,
Wait,
Well, I mean, if considering that there's the most number, like the most amount of the whatever evidence we found was in Sorren's room, and it was the most perfect specimen, I think Asha would just be like trying to see if there is anything else that they would have missed.
okay.
And since this is, I mean, I would ask for Sorren's pouch or something.
Okay.
He kept the money.
I'm
because
going to
that's
allow
more
it on a
important.
23. You're casually looking underneath the bed, on the table, everywhere
Excuse
else. And you notice similar ichor marks on Sorren's fanny pack of holding. Fanny pack.
Oh.
good.
Okay. So, can living beings come out of a bag of holding?
Oh God, okay. This is mostly player knowledge, but also With Sorren's conspiracy theory shit, he probably knows this.
Go for it.
Go for it. Fuck it. Yeah. That's the most convenient explanation of what's it called? Metagaming. And for this instance, I'll allow it. Sure, go ahead.
Metagaming, I just have my character just has a lot of conspiracies.
Yeah.
There's a rumor that I heard, or like a thing that I heard a long time ago, where someone some person, something, someone got lost in a bag of holding, or like they spent too long in there, and as a result they turned into like a monster of the bag of holding, where it's like they live in there and they come out at night but it was mostly the what I've heard is like it's a creature of the night, where they feast on like people, not on gold. So I don't know how accurate
Let's
that
color
is.
that. Let's color that. You have heard of an urban legend about a guy named Gary specifically, who was a trainee
Gary.
artificer who was said to be, working on revolutionary bags of holding. Specific, like dimensional technology that he was not licensed to work with, but he was like, fuck the rules, I'm gonna do whatever that I want. Gary had couple of things working for him: his hubris and his talent. Both of them were far better than his life overall in that period. One day, unfortunately, while working, he was burgled, and in an accident he was trapped in one of the dimensional tools that he had created. And it is said that he still tries to sometimes jump out of it, but with like a random hand which appears out of bags of holding and trying to grab onto something just so it can pull itself out, but never actually being able to do that. That's the story that you have heard about Gary.
Holy shit.
Gary sounds like an interesting person.
Also, in full
SpongeBob.
disclosure, it's something that I that I have experienced in a different campaigns. So that's the conspiracy. Like that's what I came up with it. So
Okay.
Okay. So as Asha's getting really quiet, has dead eyes and this smile that is like, fuck. What is this monstrous creature? The more I'm finding out about this.
I remember.
Know
the
what?
detail
We
from
should-
last time.
We should
Sorry.
put it. We should. Sorry. Go ahead, Zelda.
Zorn woke up covered in like
Lime.
saliva
Yeah.
Yeah.
last time. Are you telling them that?
Oh yeah, are you telling us that, Sorren, that you woke up covered in saliva?
Sorren is going to assume that the rest of you also did. So he's like, yeah. So
That's the usual occurrence.
That's a
my
normal
God.
thing. That's a normal thing.
no, like he's gonna assume that that's a side effect of the thing. So he's gonna be like, yes, the rest of
Yeah, I
you
get
wake
what
up
he's
with
saying. I
saliva.
get what he's saying.
Did you not wake
Slime?
up with? Yeah, saliva, slime thing. Felt like something was
no.
leaking.
No!
Okay, listen. Okay, if this thing is actually in the bag of holding, can I just throw a fireball in there?
No,
don't do that.
We need our money. Let's lay a trap for it, and then figure it out.
This is what
But
he
if it
looks
was-
like. Just
But
for
wasn't he eating it?
We don't know whether he's eating it or not. I just don't know that it's missing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so
Because
sorry.
he's broken,
Asta,
he needs
when
money.
you woke up and you saw the creature, it was actively munching on them.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's no way we're
Then
getting the
I
money
tell
back.
him.
Or the best you can do is get revenge.
Yeah, the best we can do is make sure that this doesn't happen again. Because I don't
Yeah.
want nightmares.
Let's
And
at
in
least confirm that it's there in the bag of holding.
Mhm.
And once it comes out, we can kill it and still keep the bag of holding.
Make me an Arcana check with advantage.
Yeah, but why kill them when you can just reform
Me or
Anyway,
Void?
Wait,
sorry, go ahead.
I have shit
I was
Arcana.
just-
Someone do it.
Yeah,
I was
plus
just saying we don't have to kill this thing. We can just turn him back into Gary if that's what he really is.
It's too much work.
Do you say with advantage, DM?
Yes. One of you with advantage or all of you roll as mine.
I'll do it with advantage. Hopefully I roll well.
I have shit arcana.
Oh, 19
Nice,
plus.
that's very good. You know for a fact that all bags of holding are theorized to be connected, but just different parts of the astral dimension.
Oh,
The astral sea.
I tell. Okay. So, like,
So it's possible to
connect-
travel between a bag of holding to bag of holding, provided that both of the bag of holdings are open and you know the exact location between the two bags of holding in the astral sea. But
I'll be
it's
right
just
back.
a theory and not like actual thing that people have done.
It's just a theory, a bag of holding theory.
Yeah, exactly.
amazing. Yeah, so
It's a theory of
I mean,
holding.
technically it is possible for like a being, if Gary is real, it is possible for Gary to technically travel between different bags of holding, and that could also explain how, you know, we've not encountered him before, or her or them before. So yeah, maybe no fireballing your bag of holding won't be the solution.
How do we know it is Gary? What if there are other interdimensional creatures? Can't
Yeah, but also I agree with Void, but also wasn't there like a whole thing about the bags have to be open? My bag was most definitely closed.
I think Gary opened your bag.
From the
It
inside?
Yeah. I mean,
maybe
there's
he's
that
a creature who can open bags. Not that difficult, I guess.
Oh my god, he's humanoid.
Especially if you're traveling. Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god, he's humanoid. He
this,
can open
this
bags.
being is able to go from room to room, like using the small gap underneath everyone's door, and find everyone's money bags and munch
I'm back.
on the
Oh,
highest currency we have. So there is some level of intellect or something at least close to intellect that's happening there for them to.
I gotta ask the question though.
Yeah.
Ashla's right, but I gotta ask the question. Why did Gary or whoever this thing was or whatever it is click only you? Does it consider you its friend? Or you what?
Listen, if
Is it a
that's how
cat?
Gary treats their friends, then I
No. No. Or did you get eaten and you didn't know about it?
Asa,
listen,
would you
I
have
again
That's
I
a
would very
theory.
much know if I got eaten.
Asa, would you have described how the creature looked to these people?
Yeah, like in detail, because I would not
Okay.
be able to stop thinking about it.
This is the creature that Ashla saw. That's the description.
It's literally a sleep paralysis demon.
Oh.
Don't have a normal reaction to it.
Okay, smash.
Figured,
That's
figured,
only one found in
figured.
saliva. That's all.
Figured.
That joke.
That's why you're the only one.
I kind of
No,
that was
no.
expected.
Nice one.
I was gonna make
Actually,
that joke
nice.
too, so
Look at that arch on the back, dude. Definite smash.
Let me
Bro.
show it for
Yo.
people.
Okay, show that to chat.
Yeah, I'm
I want to chat and see
I'm gonna try to.
what you're saying, Smash too.
No. Sorren should show his chat.
Yeah. I'll do that.
This is so no, just no. I shouldn't even thought of that
Wait,
question.
where did the browser thing go? Like I had a plugin which showed things like in browser. No. Oh yeah, WebView found it. Never mind.
Yeah, I remember we had that. This is a good use of that plugin. I agree.
Exactly. Let me show it to you.
Now chat. Would you smash?
That's a good question.
No, that's not a good question. That should never be a question.
From Sorren's point of view, it is a very important question.
I mean,
No, from Sorren's point of view, it's an answer. It's not a question. It's just there.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
at
The
this point,
DM
it's an
no.
answered question. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's move on because we would not move on from this at all.
Yeah, no.
What would you guys like to do? Now you know the identity of this creature, at least vaguely, as Gary, the person who was lost in the bag of holding, who for some reason apparently munches on coins.
Gold.
What
Yeah.
would you like to do about it, or anything else, if you would?
I think Sorren's idea of fireball doesn't sound too bad.
I would want to properly research on whatever historical records, anything else that's there from other adventurers, anything on something similar to this.
You very quickly, as you plug in the description, you find a creature named only the Bagman.
The Bagman!
The Bagman?
The Bagman
Yes.
collection.
The information written about it is definitely, very much exactly the same as you have heard. It's an urban legend about an adventurer who was caught in, an artificer who was caught in all this kind of hullabaloo and all that kind of stuff. And it's written by a certain professor. I forgot the name, I'm so sorry. Sorren, who was the one who you seeked out to figure out information about the thing?
Oh, the one who told me that I was
Yes.
siphoned.
He referred you. He said that he'll help you find out information, but what he said specifically was that he'll help you if you would help him and an associate professor who was trying to do certain research into something, and he'll ask you
Nice
about
connection.
Professor John Smith.
it. Yes. This guy, but the other guy, the person who is the partner for this thing, their name is so sorry, my notes are fading me right now. Give me 1 second. Turned off Obsidian for some reason. Ezra Sunfire.
Okay. Professor Ezra Sunfire or just Ezra Sunfire?
Professor Ezra Sunfire. And this specific description is also written in that specific book by it's actually some sort of a monster manual, but very poorly written. It's first edition.
Okay. Is there anything we can find on how to catch this, or any weaknesses, vulnerabilities?
Nothing in the thing is written per se. There's not even some sort of a comparative stat block or something like that. It just says that these are challenging to find and challenging to kill.
Okay. Is there? How do we know
Not
that
kill, I'm
Ezra?
sorry. Challenging to defeat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
How do we know that Ezra Sunfire is related to Professor John Smith?
You don't. Sorren has heard the name.
Okay.
So immediately I'm just gonna let the others know. Okay, listen. I didn't talk about this because it was a whole thing, but one of the professors has asked to help me with the research project. Asked me to help with the research project, and they're the ones who wrote this. So we could ask them for a favor or something. Figure out more information if we have the bandwidth to do a research project for them. That could be a thing.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, this is a way to
Sona's not going to talk about the energy siphon thing just yet.
Okay.
I'll tell everyone about Ezra Sunfire and what I learned in this entry about Gary Bagman.
Carry back.
As you do, I would be just like drawing her sword. All right, let's jump in and kill the guy. What are we
How
waiting
did
for?
she get a sword?
She's my girlfriend. She gets.
Also, she technically summons her sword, so like her weapons cannot be taken away.
I also have my weapon with me.
Yeah, this is the void.
Fuck off, all you
Xavthan
warlocks.
does too. Yeah. See, that's literally the only thing warlocks get.
I know, that's why I'm yelling at them. And I don't have my weapon.
Don't yell at Elvis. She can just summon a lantern.
That too.
And the lantern can have a weapon in it, so we still lose void.
Dude, I'm gonna go back to my room and start finding if I can make some furniture into a weapon.
Can't you just have asked Elvis to store your weapon in the lantern?
That's a good idea for next time. Damn it!
Is there
Keep
any
a spare blade?
That just makes it worse, like for him. Not for void, for RP.
Yeah! It makes it so much worse. Shit! Okay, anyways.
Okay, yeah, so again.
Is there anything we can find about Ezra Sunfire location? Where
Oh
to
yeah,
out of-
he lives relatively nearby
Yeah.
and works for the temple.
What?
Okay. Oh,
What is relatively?
sorry, DM couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
I don't think the DM said anything.
I'm back. I just said like a block or two.
Welcome back, DM.
I thought like you could hear me. I'm so
A
sorry.
block or two. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, that's better than I thought. Blocker 2 is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like unlike Sankat Bazaar, which is like half a city across, not half, like 1/3, but still.
Okay. So I tell everyone.
DM,
Yeah.
are there no guard station around this place?
Yeah, there are.
So they didn't hear or see the creature at night?
Nope. No, not inside.
Oh.
There's no guard station inside. There's no weapons. There's no
Oh,
guards
okay,
inside.
okay.
Yeah. Outside there are, but like they didn't see or hear.
Yeah, they won't be able to hear anything there. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
And also, all of your places, at least Ashla knows this, are guarded by this whole building is usually guarded by certain wards and stuff, which like alerts people when someone enters. Those did not go off.
Of course it didn't.
Fucking Gary Bagman.
Carry Batman.
Carry back.
Fucking no weapons.
Listen, the first thing I think we should do when we find Gary is figure out how he managed to surpass the magical filter, so we can use that information when we need to sneak in somewhere. And he looks directly at Void.
And also find out why he licked you so
What did you
hard.
say? Sorry, I blanked out for like the past minute or so. What did you say? I completely missed that.
I said when we find Gary, we need to figure out. We need to find a way to use his ability to circumvent the magical stuff, so that people can sneak in whenever they want while looking directly at Void.
Oh.
That's for physically entering the place, right? So it's like if you sneak Elvis in somewhere in the lantern, no one would know about it. Or if Elvis sneaks all of you in with her.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Still valid. I appreciate the thought process.
So I'll tell everyone that this is where this guy lives, and I'll be like, so we can just talk to him, see what he has to offer, and then from there we can just go to the bazaar and
Let's go.
Oh, I thought the others had already gone to the bazaar.
No,
While
we
this
were
was
talking
happening.
around. We were talking
No.
around with people.
No one mentioned wherever you guys go, it has to be together. I'm not splitting the party up.
Yeah. We never. We said now we'll investigate this first and then do go to the
Yeah,
bazaar.
that to the bazaar.
All right. So, we all headed.
Outside to the professor's place, I'm
Okay.
assuming.
Right.
I'm going to collect my weapons first thing.
Okay. Yeah. You all collect your weapons. You all meet Mr. Kaplan, who looks at you expectantly. Ashla.
I don't have any money. Oh, I do. Do I owe you money?
I was told your partners. She calculates the words and says it are supposed to be paid.
Yes.
Wow.
So do you have the payment for us now?
You will need to mention the amount.
Right. I'm so bad at this. I can't. I'll just quickly turn to everyone and be like, guys.
1,000 per person. Gold.
That seems
That's
like
a little. That's a lot.
Okay, 5,000.
No.
Wh-
Let's say 200, I guess.
Ah!
We
Yeah,
were
that's
just told. We were just told that they have a crisis on they're not balancing the budgets well and all of that.
That's not my problem.
If-
Well, they're the
I'm not
ones
the
paying you.
They're the ones paying. They have to pay.
if they go broke, then there's no. We won't get paid at all.
Sell
In
the
the future.
library. They'll get money. Real estate is there.
Real estate. Real estate.
Not going to turn the temple into an Airbnb.
Hey, no, I didn't say that. I said sell the whole thing. You'll get money in bulk, not monthly.
Okay,
Lump sum amount.
Mr. Kaplan, can you give us 200 gold or 20 platinum per person?
Keeps looking at you for like another 20 seconds.
Please.
Please.
Takes out
I
250
would like my
gold
gold,
pieces. Takes out 250 gold pieces and hands into you.
Oh, okay.
50.
This is like total?
Yeah.
Closes the box and puts it away.
Okay. Guess we're splitting 250 6 ways.
What?
I'm not gonna argue with her, okay? She's terrifying. This is the amount of
give
money
my-
she gave, so
I give Mr. Kaplan a stare. Plus the 50 platinum, and now this.
She looks at you back. Let's do an opposing intimidation check.
Intimidation check.
whoa.
Oh, let's fucking go. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's fucking go.
I'm helping Word.
Alright.
So what? Advantage?
No. Oh yeah, with help, yes. How are you helping? Describe it.
Yeah, how you have?
Wow, just gonna stand up squarely right next to Void and be like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit, you know. It's not our fault that you guys lost a fuck ton of money. I
So
feel like
DM,
200 gold
advantage?
is fair.
Yeah,
Even though
sure.
it's- Even though
Can
it's
I-
significantly less than what we deserve, I think 200 gold is fair.
Don't fuck me. Yes!
I was
Let's
saying- I
fucking
was
go.
DM, I was saying, can I
DM, come on.
Can
secretly
you
give
what?
Mr. Kaplan guidance?
Hey, fuck off!
You touch them.
I don't want to reveal the thing, but I want to reveal the specific number. I don't want to reveal the stats. Hold on, let me see if I can do just the score.
Can't you just tell us the total?
But like I don't want to. You guys have to believe me for it.
Yeah, sure.
Probably has a plus
Come
5
on.
to charisma.
Sending it to.
Probably
chat.
more.
It's in
Oh my
the.
god!
Oh.
By one! By fucking one!
You stare at Mr. Kaplan with a certain amount of determination and certain, contempt in your eyes, but Mr. Kaplan just the unfazed look without any expression, the almost dead eyes but sharp, almost as if looking into you, make you look away first.
Damn it!
Well, that was
Fine.
productive.
Respect. And then I do the chest bump and then walk off.
Alright. Lovely.
But it's just by 1. It was close. I have a plus
You
5.
hear
Still lost.
footsteps behind you, Void, as you guys are all walking out. That's Mr. Kaplan standing, hands you 100 gold pieces.
Extra.
But this is
Amazing.
slightly beyond the vision of the party, so you get to do what you want with it.
I'll keep it.
Okay.
Silently. Shush.
Okay. Moving on, you all walk through the streets of the Gilded District, looking on as a bunch of people with green tokens stand outside the temple, along with the protesters who are just, standing outside. A couple of the people, as always, try to hand Ashla a couple of green tickets. If you're willing to accept them. These are people technically trying to jump line.
Oh,
I'll be like, sorry, I'm not on official business. I'm on official business right now. Could you just send it through the proper channels? I'll be sure to get them.
Just give it to. And by then you sort of walk away, and look of
Nice.
disappointment washes over their faces. But they're determined. They'll meet Jamil. This is a system that has been set by Jamil so that he can sort of stay connected with the masses one-on-one basis. Instead of meeting them, obviously, because that would be a bit too much hassle, all people do is write the grievances on a green slip of paper, give it to either Mr. Kaplan or Jamil as they're walking by, or through someone, and that is all they do. A lot of people travel through the entire city and come here to do that, because after Jamon Saud, Jamil is technically the most influential person who has not been elected. And elected officials, while they do listen to constituents, they're not as accessible. No one actually listens to your grievances on a one-to-one basis. You can only file them at the local office and so on and so forth. And people have relatively less faith in their thing being resolved in time compared to this. Alright. Moving on. You... sorry. Good.
Just one sec. I just wanted to say, everyone add 45 gold pieces to your inventory.
Nice.
Yay, maths. You walk across the place. You see the tower of the Hand of Ord, where underneath it Iron Handsome is reprimanding a couple of new recruits who have been found loitering and not actually doing their work. You also walk across besides actually a couple of the wells which have gone dry since, and people are wondering where they can get their water from. Moving on, slowly the alleys sort of narrow down, and you reach a house, pretty well built, nice, pretty roof. What are they called? I forgot the term
Terracotta?
for them. Yeah, terracotta. What are the specific things called? Not tiles. I don't.
Thatched?
That's true, but the roof tiles. There's a term for roof tiles, right? I forgot. Never mind. Okay.
Shingles.
So shingles, yes.
Shingles.
Terracotta shingles, white painted, a flower vine going across the front, the doorway, which is almost like an arch made of old metal. As you open the gate, it makes a loud creak. There's no doorknob, nothing. It just opens up, and behind it, almost immediately, at a couple of feet, is a small door, pretty tiny, almost 5 feet or so, and you can knock on it if you want.
Yeah, I knock on it.
Really quick before we get to there, Sorren's gonna pull Elvis aside while they're walking. Hey, listen. So this professor that we're going to, I don't remember.
Wait,
if
is
we
Elvis
talked about
back?
this.
What? From where?
Is Elvis back?
Roy?
Elvis said BRB sometime back, no?
No, I think Elvis has always been here. I think.
No, I did go, but I'm here.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
not sitting. I'm just
okay.
sitting away from the PC because heat.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Fair.
Sorry, carry on. My bad.
Yeah. So just gonna pull Elvis aside and be like, hey, so this professor we're going to, they kind of sort of had some information to reveal during the conversation about the portal and everything that we went through. Not the portal that took us to the astral plane, but the portal that brought us here. There's some conversation about how they needed energy from another place, and I was like, hey, I'm from another place, you can take my energy. And the professor said that they had already, it looked like my energy had already been siphoned, and so had yours. So I haven't told the others about this yet because I don't know what, but the professor did say that if we did them a favor, they would help us with figuring out how it could have happened and other things. So I'm just letting you know that this is something that potentially could give us answers about why we lost our powers when we came here and other things.
So the professor that we're going to right now is the same professor.
Yeah.
Okay. So they might know answers that we're looking for.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind.
Yep.
Right. Back with the party. As you guys walk in, the door is finally opening with a loud creak. It seems like whoever owns this place hasn't heard of any sort of grease or mustard oil, perhaps. The door opens, and a slightly shorter man with a gruff beard, slightly askew glasses, and curly brown hair walks out. Hey! How can I help
Hi,
you?
if it isn't my favorite professor, hello.
Oh, do I know you? Oh, you're one of the students, right?
No, I'm one of the people who was investigating the murder at the school. Remember?
Oh,
We had a whole conversation, Professor. Come on.
oh. No, this is not the
This
same.
isn't-
This
This
like-
is not the same professor. This is
This
just
is
his
not
this
the
the-
same professor.
This is the professor who's the partner of that guy, John Smith.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit.
Okay.
Never
Yeah.
mind. Hi, we're friends with Professor John Smith. Sorry. Yeah, we were here to get some information if you're available.
Oh. His face sort of starts to go into a twist as you say we're here to get some, and then realize, oh, okay. All right, come on in.
We can get okay.
Where are you all from?
Yeah.
about
His
so?
voice is extremely high paced, almost like shrieking. You can tell that he is hard of hearing.
Oh, is he old? Like, what does he look like?
He looks like he's in mid-50s, oldish, but also pretty spry for his age. Slightly broader build, wearing a plaid white shirt with his biceps almost pretty visible, pretty clearly. Burly arms. He's wearing some sort of a brown khaki pant kind of thing with suspenders and no shoes, just barefoot. All right, have a seat.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it,
what can I get you?
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, we just had breakfast.
Oh, the heat outside is horrible. Do you want some slime juice?
Slime juice?
What?
Did you
What
say
juice?
slime juice or lime juice?
Slime juice.
Oh,
You know,
sorry.
I'll take you up
No,
on an
thanks.
offer.
No,
I'll take you up on an offer.
Okay. You're all talking together. He's already hard of hearing. He assumes that you mean yes. He goes into the
Yeah,
kitchen.
I'm drinking it.
He opens some sort of it's a very unique looking contraption. It's almost like a terracotta fridge, which has some sort of like a wind blowing mechanism, which somehow keeps things cool, and evaporation. And all that kind of shenanigans, it doesn't matter. He pulls out like a couple of bottles from inside, pours them, and at this point you understand why it's called slime juice. When it pours out, it's a very clearly a non-Newtonian fluid. And brings it to your table, adds like a drop of lime juice and all of them. There you go.
Oh, did you make yourself a glass as well?
Sorry?
Oh, sure. You can have my glass. I'm not really thirsty. You can drink from this.
Huh?
Mine as well.
Doesn't gather it, but you can see that if you count the glasses, he does have like a glass.
Oh, okay.
That's a shame.
Then Ashla will just be like pretending to drink or just like toying with the
DM.
glass without actually drinking.
Is D's around?
These is around, yeah.
I'm gonna try and convince the parrot to drink the slime juice.
Make me an animal
It's already
handling
fat.
check.
It's already fat. Don't make him fatter.
It's just juice.
Who's drinking it?
Check DM.
I'm drinking it. Elvis is drinking.
Animal handling check, and if you drink it, you'll know that it has you get aroma of lime, some herbs, and aloe vera juice, which is probably what's giving it the slimy texture.
My animal
pretty
handling
edible.
is 6 DM.
Oh, lovely.
Oh snap!
Like you rolled it to 6.
I
The
rolled
parrot
6.
like comes and like sniffs it, and then immediately decides you're not worth sitting near, and like flies to the opposite end of the room and just like
Oh my god!
perches on like one of the things.
I'm just Xavthan just sort of like looks back at the drink, just sort of looks back at the parrot, just stares at it before like just giving the drink a sniff himself to see like if it was that bad.
It smells of plants, but it doesn't seem like it would
Harmful?
hurt to drink. Yeah.
Yeah, then.
And
drink.
one thing that
Elvis.
does catch your interest is that the drink, while it has like a multitude of flavors, it's not sweet at all.
Ooh, I like this
Down in
one.
one.
Okay, Elvis looks at Ashla and says, "Are you gonna drink that?"
You want mine as well?
I'm downing it at a 1.
Lovely.
Do I get a response?
Yeah, I'm also chugging it one shot.
Fine. You know what? I'll also drink it.
Okay.
Never
Peer
mind.
pressure.
No pressure.
Peer
Purely
pressure.
not Ashla. Yeah.
That's so funny, actually. All of you who
Hold on.
drink
It's
that.
Sorren drink it.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, good question.
So
Obviously,
Okay. All of
Oh,
you who drink
Mr.
that
FOMO, yeah.
get a +1 in survival
Oh,
for the
Let's
day.
go.
is that
As a-
permanent?
No, for the day. For the
Permanent
day. For the day.
+1?
For the day. For the day.
Oh.
For
For
the
the
day.
day, got it.
Yeah.
Damn. I was like,
Imagine
wow.
permanent. Yeah, that would be wild.
That would be wild.
And this effect doesn't
That's why
stack.
I
So if
asked.
you have like a potion or something, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. All right.
Professor.
Okay. Refreshing, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It is
Oh,
pretty
oh,
refreshing.
good.
If it's not too much
Yeah.
of a hassle, I'd like to come back here and talk to you about the recipe of this thing.
Oh.
This
Oh,
seems
of
fun.
course. Not a problem. So,
Okay.
what can I do for you?
Yeah, Professor. We.
Oh, hold
found
on.
one of
Do
the
you
notes.
want some snacks? I'm
Oh,
sorry, I don't get
no,
many
no.
guests.
No, we don't need snacks.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Ashton, we don't want to be rude to the professor, do we?
So, what are your names?
So I was just like losing my mind. This is like so much social interaction which I don't want to do. I just
Right.
want to talk about my research.
Elvis sees Ashla having almost an anxiety attack again, so she steps in and says, "Hi, my name is Elvis. This is
Hello,
Ashla.
Elvis.
This is Ashla. This is Sorren. This is Void, as we call him. This is Xavthan. This is Zelda. And that pirate over there is called Deez, if you believe it or not.
What an unfortunate name. My name is Ezra.
Funny name. He's a parrot and he's named Deez. And
Are you sure he's comfortable with that name?
You know what? I've actually never asked him. I turned to the parrot and like, "Hey, do you like your name?"
The parrot sort of like instinctively like shakes, and it's up to you how you want to interpret that.
See, he does. Yeah, he does. That's yes.
Are you sure, Sorren?
Yes, I've known him for a very long time.
For a 6 on an animal handling, you have no clue what the parrot is saying.
That's just like staring at the parrot, like imagining it's doing a dance or something. It's just like, yeah.
Probably likes it too much. Alright, I'll go to Ashla. Alright, let's tell the good professor what we're here for.
So we were doing research into a creature called the Bagman, and we saw that you'd made several
You
notes
read
on
my
it.
book. That is very...
Yeah,
Not many people read my book, unfortunately. I have gotten really almost rude feedback about it, but none of it not true. You know, like people say it reads dry. People say that it's not easy to understand. People say that it also perhaps colors the creatures in a negative light, which honestly I have taken to heart. I have decided that in the next book I'm going to remedy all of the problems. And also people say that it perhaps lacks information which would be of use. And oh, that's why you're here, aren't you?
Oh no, we're really big fans of your work.
Professor, I think people these days just lack the attention span that they need for a proper book like this.
Yeah, so do you know anything more about the Bagman? Because we can tell you.
I knew it. You want more information? My book was not enough. It's all fine.
We wanted to discuss. No. We wanted to discuss with an eminent expert because we have practical experience with the Bagman.
Oh, you have met one?
Yeah. In fact,
Unfortunately.
my friend Sorren.
Oh.
In fact, my
at
friend
this
Sorren,
moment, he takes out a pen, which you now notice was stuck behind his ear all this while, takes out a notepad from God knows where and starts taking notes. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it looked horrendous and it licked my friend Sorren completely from top to bottom. Yeah.
Ate all of our fucking platinum as well.
Yeah, and it is
Platinum?
50 platinum from. Yeah, platinum, yeah.
That's highly unfortunate.
Yeah,
I
and
We
don't
went to the
think-
library and
As per my notes, I don't think it can digest platinum very well. So it
Why
might
was
be
it chewing
unfortunate.
it then?
we could make it spit it out, maybe.
Not if it's
Where are you
I-
from?
Sir.
He leans in closer to you, Sorren. Where are you from?
From Shandal.
Where are you really from?
Oh,
Racist to ask her.
Wildemount.
Fucking racist.
Wait.
Are you guys saying that out loud to him?
No.
Okay. Wildemount.
Can you tell?
No, but where are you really from? No, at this point he whispers almost.
Can you tell? How can you tell?
It's just an old man's instinct, you can say.
Professor John Smith said the same thing.
Huh. Yeah, that bastard has his nose. I have my eyes.
So
like
one
him.
of them sniff you,
that's
the other one
crazy.
is eyeing
That's
you.
crazy.
Man.
He did sniff you, by the way, if you remember. That's how he knew.
I did.
and the bag and Gary tasted
The bagman
you. So
licked, yeah, exactly.
yeah, so
three
that's
senses
3.
down.
Oh
Yeah.
god,
I need
this is
someone
all
to
related,
hear me.
isn't it?
Yeah, I need someone
Yeah,
to
you-
hear me and then touch me now.
Oh, you wish.
Soren's dream.
Ugh.
You've been licked already. I think you got plenty enough. You don't need anything else.
All right.
Let's just say I'm from around, not from here.
Huh.
That's for sure.
It could be that something has happened to you. Oh, you're the person he was talking about. That makes so much more sense.
Wait, he talked about me?
Oh yeah, last
Talked
night.
about it.
He was talking about how he met you, and he could tell that something had been done.
Yeah. We can talk about that later. I will come back for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now we need help
That's
with the bagman.
You know, when someone goes through what you have gone through, abduction and probing, they're prone to conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But I would like to assure you that all of these things, like this extraction, all these are ancient science.
Ancient
What?
science of what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you say ancient science or ancient signs?
science?
Oh. Oh.
Void keeps whispering, slow, don't say the Fae. Don't say the Fae. Don't say the Fae.
Wait. Are you saying this is from like the like pre-calamity stuff?
You know that word?
I've been reading up, yeah.
You could say it's slightly unfortunate. As per my notes, like I haven't been that active in those circles, but I've been to Vasselheim once, and what I gathered was during that time a lot of people were trying to find ways, perhaps to destroy each other or just to survive. And techniques were developed to harvest, essentially, energies from people such as you.
Huh.
Just clarification for player.
Yeah.
He's saying that the extraction of whatever the Artron or whatever is an ancient sign.
Science.
they use
Science.
the ancient
Science.
Technology.
Science.
Ancient technology. Let's say
Yeah.
technology.
science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Science.
Got it.
Ezra. His name is Ezra. Not Miller.
Fuck that.
Not cancer. He's not cancer.
Just to confirm.
He's one of the good Ezras.
So, let me figure out my notes. Give me one moment. Walks back inside. Then walks back outside. Sorry, go ahead.
Ashla will just be like talking loudly in a very rude, like kind of a rude and prodding way. So I'm like, so you and Professor John Smith, are you two partners?
Oh
or are
yes,
you
we
two
have been
partners?
together for around 30 years now.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's been a blessed life. I love that bastard and he loves me.
That's so cool.
Yes, I
That's
found
so
it. And bring some notes. From my notes, the thing that I've written, I'm sorry, my memory is not that sharp anymore. But the last time I encountered this thing, I wrote down some of the notes. I'll have to make sense of these, but I'm not entirely sure what any of these mean. One says giant. I'm assuming referring to its size. Or perhaps it's a language, I don't know. One just in capital says, and cocks his glasses a bit more. Do not try to read its mind. It's going to be painful. It's amorphous, so it can avoid ranged attacks, and it can pass through spaces as narrow as 1 millimeter. It has a very keen smell, perhaps how he understood, perhaps why he was attracted to your friend over there. You know, it's not many creatures who can identify your kind. It also has certain regenerative properties. I wonder. Apparently, it needs certain metals to survive, but as I said before, platinum is not something that agrees with his or her or them. I'm not entirely sure. I could not ask their body because we have seen certain, for lack of a better word, puddles of platinum after they have already gone through their system. Yeah, it does not smell nice as per my partner. I can hardly smell anything anymore anyway. It can come out through any bag of holding, and well, there's not much ways to find it or lure it out except for copious amounts of gold kept within unsecured bag of holdings.
Right.
Wait, you can secure a bag of holdings? Or bags of holding?
Yeah, if you just, secure a bag and put it in bag of holding. You don't put the coins themselves in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay, cool.
You double pack, yeah.
Yes. So, would you all like something to eat?
You know what? I would. If you have something, I would really like to eat.
No, thank you.
I thought we just had breakfast.
Yeah.
I
Goes
would be
back
nice
in,
to him.
brings out
What about second breakfast?
brings out a mix of okra chips and some dried mangoes.
Ooh, mangoes.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'll begrudgingly eat it.
I
I'll
won't eat
happily
it.
eat it.
Begrudgingly, this stuff's good. I just start taking a handful.
This stuff's good.
I'm really hesitant, okay? Ashla is does not like going out of their comfort zone.
I've been eating gruel for the past 35 years, so
I just when he's not looking, when he's not looking, I'll put half of my plate on Zelda's, half the contents on Zelda's plate.
Wow.
DM, can we take a quick break?
Oh, sure. Yeah. I was supposed to actually take the break when you guys entered the house with the drink stuff, but then I forgot. That's when we were supposed to take the break.
I mean,
Yeah,
God,
let's
you
take
got
eat the
into
food and then take a
character
break.
so hard.
Yeah, I got into character a bit too much. Anyway, so let's take a break, 5-minute break or whatever that we want to, and come back in some time. He's going to, just casually chat about everything else. Start talking about random stuff about, the problems that he faces, about his partner, the stubbornness of moving and all that kind of stuff. And meanwhile, a guy walks in with 2 containers full of water. Oh, yes, Akhil. Put them in the kitchen. Thank you so much. God bless you. It's a youngish kid, doesn't even look at you guys, doesn't acknowledge you, just puts the water, gives a smile and nod to Ezra, then sort of casually looks at you and then just leaves.
The water
Sweet
scarcity
boy.
is really getting to the whole city, huh?
Oh yes, massively. it has gone so bad, and I don't have the need for getting water every day.
Right.
The ration amount is reducing every day. I don't know what to do.
That's really bad. You know what? I'll try talking to some bureaucrats and see if there's any solution we can bring. Because
Would you do that? Thank you so much.
yes, it was so lovely talking to you.
You're leaving
probably
already?
meet soon. Yeah, I mean we want to go and see if we can meet the bagman again, and then we'll give you more stories about him.
And we have many more things to do today.
Oh, if you're going to do that, in that case, I have a proposition for you, and you, my friend, might be more familiar with it than these other folks. Looks at Sorren and mentions this. Hello.
Sassy's not here.
Okay, Sassy's not here. So Sassy was offered a commission to do, like a specific thing in exchange for a specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's talking about the same thing.
Okay.
What he's saying is, I'm involved in a rather unique project with my partner. You see, you're adventurers, right? Like, is that what you are?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and what do you call yourself? What's the name of your adventuring party?
The disparate bunch.
Oh, very
Huh.
cool, very, very impressive, very, the heaviness and all. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you must have heard, you must have read, like as you're adventuring and like you seem like pretty experienced. You must have read at least a couple of monster manuals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple.
Yeah. Right. And
What about
all
'em?
these manuals are monster manuals. They always refer to these creatures who might, as an individual, be sweet and not monstrous at all, as monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And these are often from the perspective of humans, of how we see these creatures, not their own descriptions of their people, their culture, the kind of beings they are, but rather our interpretation of them. How their teeth are scary, how their scales are scary. No offense. But that sort of muddles the picture, if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Our project is building a codex of creatures. Perhaps not an adventuring codex, but at least a scholar's codex which would benefit adventurers alike. Our goal is to get an index of all the creatures of at least this continent of market, but get the creature's perspective on their place in our world, in this world, not our world, because it's their world as well. So what we want is creatures, their descriptions, their own story in their own words,
Right.
which would help us understand them better. And perhaps if need arises to fight against certain individuals, we can utilize that information as well, of course.
Right.
My mission isn't world peace. I'm far too old and white haired to pretend that. I believe this would help everyone. And we have already started. It fetches like a manuscript of like a large group of pages, like around 600 or so. and you can see that it contains a lot of index. It contains a lot of organisms, including like tree types and fish type and land animals and creatures and mystical animals and all that. And it's sort of like a compendium, and a lot of pages are blank. Not blank, sorry. They have like names of them, other information of them, but the descriptions are blank, and some descriptions are filled. I am looking to fill this, and I'm looking to hire adventurers to fill this.
Is there
Sits back
a
down.
time limit? Is there a time limit on this?
Well, only my living life.
Oh, that sounds. DM, I know what you're trying to do, and my autism is going off the charts. Like, I don't care about anything else. I will complete the Pokédex. This is my new mission. I don't care about my character's backstory anymore.
What?
Ashla is just like, Ashla's losing their mind. Like, I'm like, okay, I'll have to ask everyone else, but I'm just trying to be so normal about this. Like, that sounds so. That sounds so nice. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting, I guess, Professor.
You get it. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? Just for that enthusiasm, I assured you, even if you don't do this, I will send you a copy if I'm alive.
That is amazing. We will talk regularly about this. I will take this mission. I know I gotta catch them all.
Wow.
I love it.
I want to be the very
Not
best
even
professor.
where I was going with it. I love it.
Yeah, like no one ever was.
You would all go down as in the history of adventurers as one of the most unique and he has a loss of words and accomplished ones. We do have the goal to sponsor it. Make no mistake. It's not.
Oh.
This is not.
Yeah, Void Port.
Now we're talking.
Looks at you.
Now Void is like, now we're talking. Why did you say this earlier? You should have started with this.
Oh, it's like lead with that next time.
I got shit to do, man. I got places to be.
I built a considerable retirement fund, so to speak, which I'm willing to invest in this. And I have written quite a few books which have been more successful than my creature index, so to speak. I'm hoping this one gets a lot more successful and it gets a lot more copies sold. No,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
can. I mean, like this is like a like not an immediate plan, like long term. I'm thinking we can create smaller copies that's easier to carry, or we could call them pocket monster decks or something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, perhaps like a more ether-based solution, even. Which gives you the information when you ask about a certain. That could work, honestly.
I'm sure it could. It
Yeah,
sounds like an
yeah.
amazing
I'm
idea.
back.
Yeah,
Like, we
as
can
long as
create-
there's money involved.
We can call it the Pokédex spell or pocket codex spell. Yeah, I'm sure there is no copyright claim over that.
Nintendo, it's just
Oh,
floating
it's
in the waters.
Nintendo's ears suddenly.
Yep. Oh, copyright.
There's a
Something
knock
in
at
the
my
mouth.
door. There's a knock at my door, and Nintendo lawyers are standing outside.
Oh, you're back from the washroom, my dear. I was telling these people about how my partner had already talked about a certain commission for you in return for which you wanted certain information, perhaps? I have already told them about that commission. If you would like to hear about it, let me know, or these can explain it to you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I meant to talk to the party about that earlier, but I didn't think you would bring it up. But yeah,
Oh, was I
What-
not supposed to? I'm so sorry.
no. Just what is what exactly did he say about the quid pro quo information?
He wants us to be biologists and researchers, basically.
Okay, and we get what in return?
Come
Paying
on!
us with his retirement fund.
Huh.
He didn't mention the thing that you're thinking of.
Okay, good. Okay.
Your answer.
Okay.
The DM did Foundry shut off? I got logged out.
Still up for me.
Oh,
I think I'm
It's
logged
still
in.
up for me. Yeah, it's still working.
It's just me.
It's just you.
it's
Well,
just
shit.
me.
Okay, carry on, please.
Carry on my wayward.
No, we're gonna get copyright.
Emotional.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
already
Don't
going to
you
get in trouble because of Nintendo.
don't you
Yeah.
think Ashla kind of already achieved that?
Yeah.
Sorry,
What is
you're
the,
no longer muted, and you would upload this on YouTube. You will get copyright strike if you sing.
100%. Nintendo will send an army after
Can
you.
you just bleep it when I say? Can you just bleep it when I say beep Dex?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right,
We
so
can call
yeah,
it
that's
something
what he's.
different, like
That's
the
what he's
creature
saying.
compendium.
You guys do get the sign that this specific thing has a bit different. There's a bit of like added spice to this deal for Sorren in this one.
Just sorry.
I mean, the other people don't know about your stake in it, but like Sorren
I
has
see.
been actively talking. Yeah, other people don't know it.
I see.
If everyone is on board, then this could be something that we can do on the side. It doesn't have to be an active quest, right? It's just find weird monsters and
It's a
capture
passive
them.
thing. Not
Is that
capture
it?
them. Write
No,
about them.
Just study them.
Interview them.
Yeah, study them and.
I won't call
write
it
down the
interviewing,
behavior.
but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, interview the ones that we can.
So,
Yeah.
for example, I hired an adventuring party, unfortunately, of whom 2 people died on the mission, but we got the interview of a specific siren, and like this shows you the page where the siren specifically describes how like they view humans and why exactly in detail are they killing these 2 people before
Oh
disrespecting them.
damn.
Okay.
Mhm. That is yeah. I
Interesting.
mean, yeah.
I'm gonna look through this manuscript. I'm gonna look for anything about like Ravenites, like my people.
Oh, I'm not sure if I have any.
Do you have a Wildemount section yet, or is it just?
Oh, unfortunately, no. I only have. Our compendium only includes the creatures within
Whatever this
market.
continent is.
Yes.
Whatever this content.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Do you have a means of communicating with creatures that you can share with us?
Oh, yes. Goes back in and brings out a very weird looking contraption, which is sort of like a glass bell. It's
Glass
it's like,
bell.
yes, like a literal bell. With the
Oh.
glass bead underneath it. The glass bead itself seems to be shining with a very weird kind of light. And the specific, he is going to tell you that the specific thing lets you talk to any creature for 5 minutes for 1d4 charges per day.
Oh, this is useful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. No, that's not it. For 1 time per day, and like, wait, what's the 1d4 thing? Give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Okay, so it's 1d4 plus 2 minutes, or average on 5 minutes, and
Okay.
per day. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Okay. That's really helpful, Professor. I'm sure we'll be able to find a lot out of this, and we'll take your leave now. And We'll
Are you
get
accepting
back
the
to you on
quest?
any updates.
Yeah.
I guess we are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Would you like to celebrate with something to drink?
No, I think we're quite full.
Yeah, I think
what
there's
else?
too
Yeah,
much to eat.
I'll take you up on that offer, actually.
What else you got?
Okay. Goes back in, brings out a very interesting, non-alcoholic but fermented mango drink.
More
I'm not
mangoes
drinking it.
coming.
Smells slightly pungent, but it is minty and ever so slightly salty and sour to taste.
Yeah, he just hands me the glass and I just down it in one again.
Same.
Okay. For the next, only for the next dex check, you get advantage.
Let's go.
Nice.
Professor, I need recipes for all
I
of
didn't-
this shit. This is incredible. You should start a small little shop and sell these things.
Oh.
As potions
Oh,
or
you think
whatever.
so?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you don't even have to start a
Oh yeah,
shop.
are
You
these
can just-
family recipes?
Well,
Yeah.
to make these, you need water, something which I don't have much of.
Oof, fair. Do we not have a produce water cantrip or like a spell?
I have create water.
He sort of sinks back
We have
into his
Ashla.
chair. God, the amount of kids who have asked me this question. I am so okay, listen to me very closely, right? There are in a total of around, as per last census, there might be more, 239,500 people in Onkarel alone. Forget about the regions outside, forget about the people outside who live in the desert, right? On an average, an adult human needs 135 liters of water. All right?
A day?
Yes.
What?
The spell that you're talking about produces around 38 liters of water per spell cast. All right? With that rate, it starts to do some math on the paper. You would need 9,560 level 20 spellcasters per day to produce that much water.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
No, I just meant only for your shop.
1,500.
I meant just for your shop, not for
No,
the
but
whole.
this problem is faced by the entire city. It
I
would be
know.
selfish to just solve it for myself, wouldn't it?
I know, but it would be one less person relying on the water system in that exists, right? There would be more water for everyone if more people could do it. Think of it that way.
What about the people who do not have any spellcasters in their family?
No, that's what I'm saying. So, like, if let's say you can do it, I can do it. Five, 6 other people
Let's
can
say
do it.
in this entire city of 239,500 people, all right?
Yeah.
Let's say 39,000 people can do it, right?
Yeah.
You think that would lower the load on water supply that much that 2 lakh people could survive off that?
Not
we do not
significantly,
have
but-
enough water for that.
But also,
That's the problem.
who the fuck needs 150 liters of water a day?
135, but
Yeah.
so on the upper side, it can reach 150 liters, yes.
Okay, so if we only use it for drinking water, that's it. That could be enough, right?
Yes, but do you think people wouldn't wash themselves?
No. So we use the water from the wells for other things, but they use the produced water only for drinking water. Right? Lower the load a little bit.
For lack of a better term, the math ain't mathing, fam.
Yeah.
I love this dude. Alright, fair enough.
For one, it would work. For one person, it might work. I cannot create water, right? My partner cannot do that. Perhaps someone with something, I can buy spell scrolls and stuff and I can do that, but it's not a sustainable solution, is it?
I agree.
The problem is sustainability.
Yeah. What
We
we
need to
need.
find.
Go ahead, sir.
Couple of years ago, everything was fine, right? Everything was sustainable. It's not as if we have suddenly encountered a million more immigrants. No. Somehow the city's water has reduced in quantity. We need to figure out a way to change the situation.
Wait, do you think that something weird is happening that has caused the water to reduce?
Could be it. I don't know. Or it could just be that we need to dig down deeper. We don't know.
I don't think that's the answer, but I do think you're on to something, Professor, when you say that we've been living sustainably for a long time, and Ankara is
Exactly.
extremely
We have never had.
Yeah.
Water was always precious. Make no mistake. People in other continents don't live like we do. We wash our faces once a day. We bathe like a fucking once 3 days or something. Other people don't live like us. But it was sustainable. Something has changed in the recent years. And part me looks at you, Ashla. Part me for saying this, and it might even be treasonous to say this, but I feel like the Elysians of Foresight and whatever they have done might be somehow connected to that, because it all started happening in the same month almost.
Are you talking about the
dig site?
excavation? Yeah, the excavation. Okay, that's fair. I do think. I mean, this is something that we should be careful saying in public, but I do think you make a lot of valid points, Professor. And we'll make sure that your concerns are heard.
You, young man, drinking water is not the only water we need. We also need to clean our houses, right? We need to produce stuff. We need to grow food. All that would not happen with just the simple create water spell.
You're right.
You can tell by his face that he has answered this question
like
a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but so
like,
here's the
as
thing,
the
though.
DM, I had this math ready.
Yeah.
So
No, here's the thing. My point was, if you want to open up a small little stand, and if
no, but he doesn't want to be that kind of selfish, that he's selling stuff people that he uses magic to create. It's just it's just a bit too much for him.
I love him. I love this little game, man.
Amazing.
What we need is, so here's what we do need, right? There's fucking satellites spying on us all the fucking time. We can retrofit them to start seeding the clouds and pull up Dubai. Dubai is a place in Faerun.
You just need to title those cloud seeding things as Nestle, and then you're sorted.
I did not see this continuity coming.
Yeah,
so
neither did I.
We pull up Dubai and we start seeding the clouds that there's more rain. And sure,
did it work for Dubai?
There's a fucking flood.
It worked very well. Spectacularly.
It worked a little too well.
It worked a little too well, I would say.
I feel like
you would have too much water, more than you know what to do with.
Yeah, so what
I
we
feel
do
like
is...
that does not seem like a great thing.
Oh, no, sure.
It's not a great
What we do
thing.
is we dig a giant ass hole in the middle of the desert and we do cloud seeding only in that region. So if anything does go wrong, it only fills the giant hole. The hole is about 50 miles across each way.
Yeah, but they did it during like a storm when there was already moisture. This place doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
you know
it
what?
takes-
Why the fuck are we trying to solve this problem with like novel ideas when you already have like sustainability thing that already existed?
All it takes is one person to cast Skyride and all the clouds go everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think Arcano-solutionism is the answer here. I think we need to resolve the root cause.
Yeah, that's what he's saying as well.
Yeah.
Get rid of the dig sites. It's simple.
Yeah, exactly. I love
Sorry?
this little...
Get rid of the dig
what?
sites, he
Oh,
said.
I'm so sorry. I heard something incredibly weird and
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that too.
inappropriate. Yeah, I was
What?
like, sure, like sizes. Like
Wow.
sure,
Wow.
it's okay. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Right
I
along.
think after like indulging in like whatever the professor had
just
to
read the
offer, I
chat.
think Xavthan just
Mhm.
stands up and walks out of the building for now.
What did you
Okay.
read?
All right.
Elvis talking about the face stealing water.
Yeah, fucking no. Elvis also is racist.
Yeah, fucking
Great.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Come on, do better.
All right.
Hey,
So you're all
Really
walking
not.
out of
it's
this
allowed for me.
house.
As
No.
I, as
They're all
I
walking-
leave,
No, it's not.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna.
Go ahead.
As I leave,
Continue.
I'm gonna walk over to the professor and then just pat them on the shoulder and be like, "Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate
Oh.
you, and I hope that we can help each other soon." And I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
Nice. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Of course, I feel like this is the starting of a beautiful friendship.
I sure hope so.
All right, peace out. He's
All
gonna
right.
walk out.
Okay.
Right,
So,
we haven't-
Yeah, I think we head to the bazaar.
bye.
Bye.
Keep visiting once in a while.
See you
Yes,
around.
of course.
So he sees you off. You all are done. What would you like to do now?
Head to the
Diamonds,
bazaar.
finally.
Yep.
Okay.
Did we
I
actually get
forgot,
any
I was
usable information
supposed-
about the fucking Gary dude?
Yeah,
no
we got
shit.
so much.
we did.
Don't read his mind. He can fit through at least
Yeah.
spaces or
Yeah.
millimeter.
Lure it with like gold because platinum
Yep.
is something that will make it throw up.
Oh, so you actually
bro was
do
not
need to go to
listening.
Dubai.
What?
For the gold.
Dubai is a solution for like all of it. Like you know,
Yeah.
lure it with gold and all, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lure with gold. It has certain regenerative properties. It needs certain metals to survive.
We need chill touch, is what we need.
I'm gonna cry. You guys make notes. Oh my god.
Oh my
I just
god.
remembered.
Some of us do. Some of us do.
I'm
Uh,
so
and,
happy.
Don't worry, DM. I promise not to make notes.
My notes are literally jump scares for you for some reason. I don't know.
See,
That's
my
true,
note
that's
for
true.
this specific episode were party goes to bone. I crossed out zone garden,
Wow.
and now I've only added party does not go to the bone card.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
right,
We're going right now.
right.
We're going right now.
I want
We're going right
I want to show my note for today. Hold on. Listen,
Okay.
what I've written.
While you do that, I'm going to
Mhm.
move right along and give
We
you
see your
like,
notes every time Foundry opens up. It just says
that
Roy.
too. Alright. Do you see the smaller circle on
How do I show
the
this?
sort of like this area? Hold up. How do I ping this? Yeah, this place.
Wait, whoa, where? Ah, I see it.
Yeah,
This
Sunken
is where
Bazaar
you
there.
are
Uh-huh.
in the Gilded District. You
Yeah.
have to go all the way to Sunken Bazaar.
Let's
after
go.
leaving
Walking
this place.
time.
Can I just
Ram, let's
call-
stay.
There.
Ah,
You can see.
There, Roy. Fucking hell.
Let's go there it again.
You can see today's
This is
notes.
looking fat. So
What's this, dude?
not the looking fat.
God. Not the little
Looking
cat.
Lunking.
Nice, that's funny. Alright, so
Can I?
this time,
Uh,
instead of taking the entire thing, what you can do is walking the entire way. What you can do is you can walk up to the go up to the circlet walk on the monorail system.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
do
they
that.
have monorails?
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
I think
Yeah.
I
We
missed
He was not there for
established
that.
this.
It's fine. It's like
Oh,
he was not there
there?
for that session. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I missed
okay.
this. I was not there.
Okay,
Okay, take it
you
back.
walk up
I
to
take back the bro.
you walk up to the tower of the Hand Fort.
Wait, hold up. I can't hear you guys. The music is too loud.
How is
Oh,
the
reduce it.
music too loud? I can literally not hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it at all.
I've reduced it.
I
Turn down the
how?
playlist.
There's
Go to
a
the music.
button that shows.
Okay, click on the playlist icon on the top right.
And then turn on playlist.
I turned
reduce
on
the
the.
volume.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Now I can hear some music at least. I increase the volume. Okay. So you walk to the right. You walk to the Tower of the Hand Forward. You see people have sort of like, subsided back into their rooms as the sun comes out with full force now, shining down on the dusty streets. People are back in their homes. Even the people who were patrolling the people from Hadaford have sort of started to stick to shades. You walk up to the tower, go to the top floor, where promptly a giant metallic tube-ish kind of structure stops just as you walk up to it. You see there's no driver, no other passengers either, actually. Just seats on which you can sit down, and there's some sort of buckles if you want to hold on to or clip yourself into using some, like your belts or something. There's no actual seat belt, there's just like, buckles. And as soon as you sit on them, you are met with a smallish, very short-heighted tiefling boy, around 19 years of age, looking at all of you. Right, tickets. Tickets. Where are you going?
Suncut Bazaar.
The bazaar?
For 6. Yeah, Suncut Bazaar.
All right. That'll be 6 gold pieces.
Okay, here you go.
It's a gold piece each for the monorail?
Yes, you're traveling across like almost half the city.
Do you have like a weekly pass or something?
Oh,
Really?
no, sir. We do have a monthly pass, however.
Okay.
That costs 10 gold pieces, and you can go anywhere on the monorail system whenever that you want.
So a one-way
It's not
trip
for
is
us,
1
sorry, not for
gold,
us.
but a monthly pass is only 10 gold?
Yes.
Huh. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you for paying,
All
Ashla.
right. Okay, so that's 5 gold pieces from Ashla, and Roy is gonna buy a pass, apparently.
Damn.
Roy is buying a pass.
We don't know how long we're going to be here. That's why I'm not buying. So
Yeah, that's why I'm not buying as well.
I didn't mean now. I meant in the future.
There was
okay,
if there was like
okay.
if there was like a long-term pass, I would guess that Ashla would possibly have one. But
Bro, it's so hot here. I had like a small glass of water.
huh?
There's
Yeah.
ants trying to drink from it.
Yeah.
When you try to drink water, that's when yeah.
I think actually
So
Nano pulled
thirsty.
a
Ants are
natural
trying
20 on
to drink
animal
water.
handling.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's so thirsty.
Kill it.
No.
I'm not gonna kill them. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so all right. You all take the
RP, your end that is showing.
in that.
Correct.
And
And
Alright.
forever my true first character. Always.
always.
Okay, so all of you take the trip. The speed of this vessel is incredibly fast. As you see, it drives through different walls that have been strewn across between different districts. On your left is the circlet walk, which is full of smallish houses across multitude of streets. Couple of glimpses that you catch are just kids playing under like different shades and such. Some people who are drawing carts from one place to another, some containing water, some containing other resources, etc. Or towards your right is the Sigil district, which, like in the center of which you can see the giant excavation, the maw of the hole that has been dug by the Elysians of Allsight. Towards your right, you also see across the Sigil district is the Cerulean Palace, a beautiful monument which has been built with different pieces of marble, some blue color stones, some other stones, and also some bits of it is floating, presumably using broomstone or some different spells. You also drive through one of the most lush places in Onkarel, actually full of trees, a place you would perhaps not imagine being in the middle of a Rumadam desert. And right as you're done admiring all of this, the journey comes to an end. It takes around 8 minutes almost to take you
Wow.
from there to here. It's super fast. And you get to get off, get through the tower, drop down in the busy streets of Sankat Bazaar, where there's hawkers everywhere, people driving different carts, some people carrying goods on top of their head, just running through. Some of them bumping into you, not even saying excuse me, just rushing past you. All right. I guess moving on to the
Yeah.
specific
I
place.
think I'm
that
going to be
you're
looking
doing.
around for the shop, like not asking anyone, but just like keeping an eye out.
Okay. Let me see if I have the map for this. I apparently do.
I'm going to, while we're walking, I'm going to try to talk to Ashla about this. So all the trees, huh? And here I thought we had a water problem. I'm guessing that's the rich area.
So there is like when there is a problem, it doesn't mean that there is like absolutely a problem and like there is no water everywhere. Obviously,
You're right.
inequalities exist, and yeah. So
But if we can grow giant ass trees, I think we can spare a little bit of water for the underprivileged too, right?
Ashta, can you make me an intelligence check?
Yeah.
It's a very low DC.
Don't roll a 1.
Lol.
Intelligence. Okay. Thank.
Oh, damn.
Lovely. So very famously, that trees often grow fruits and stuff, and that is also pretty important for humans.
I say it in that exact same
Tone. Like with the sass included, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sass included. Nice.
No shit.
And also trees often help with precipitation, keeping the soil intact, with farmlands, and also water retention
Yeah,
in the
making sure
specific
that
area.
land erosion is not a thing.
Yeah. Especially like growing a garden in not a garden, an actual forest in middle of this desert is extremely important. But if it appeases your mind at all, the trees themselves need hardly any water because their roots are like long enough to draw from the earth itself.
Okay, so here's what I thought. Right, I thought this was like this was the rich area where they were growing
It is, but like it's the other way around because this is a green area. Rich sort of like Kapzaified it, but it's not green because it's rich. It's rich because it's green.
Okay.
Yeah,
But the
rich people
resources are
settle
still
here,
being
yeah.
the resources are still being distributed to the city, and it's not being hoarded.
Yeah. Gold is definitely being hoarded, but resources of the city are usually split pretty equally.
So,
right, fair.
Obviously, like fancy shit, like dried mangoes and stuff. Obviously, makes sense.
You know what, Sorren? You still are right. There is a water crisis that does exist because of a particular organization's actions, and that is something that at least I need to look at, and like if any of you also want to figure out what's happening there. We can do that as well, but yeah. Also, I wanted to say, oh no, Xander's gonna throw up. All of
Blip.
the slime juice, all of the slime just comes out like.
Yeah, Zelda quickly
just one
goes
stream of
somewhere
slime.
and throws up, and then comes back.
As you start throwing up, a person was just like walking next to you. They don't even pay attention to it. They just like walk, like almost like swing around you.
Mhm.
So as to avoid it, as you're violently throwing up, and keep walking. Don't even care about it.
I follow
This really is
Zelda.
like New York for real.
Yeah, this is New York.
I follow Zelda to make sure she's okay. And I give her some water. My water skin.
DM, I would
Yeah.
also, since we're going to a place where there may be kind of like shady people or whatever, I'm not going to be wearing my official Cobalt Soul robes.
Oh, okay.
For what it's worth, like if somebody recognizes
Noted.
me,
Yeah.
but
You
I'll
know
do
that this is like slightly sketchy area. You would not have like gone there in your Cobalt Soul room.
robes.
That's me. Although even in these areas, Cobalt Soul people are like pretty highly respected, so it's not like
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Yeah.
cool. That's it from me.
All right.
We heading to
The shop.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 moment.
Take a time, babe.
I wonder why Deez is next to a stranger.
Probably running away from me.
probably getting food from him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why is Deez acting
There's two
so
Deezes.
sus?
Wait.
There's two Deezes. There's one on Sassy and then one over
Oh, I see that.
No, that's not these. That's just a parrot. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different parrot.
Yes.
Oh,
The parrot is
It's
still
a
very
different
sus.
fluffy boy.
there. Oh my god, we're parrot
That's not
racist.
these. That's just some. What is the line? By in Brooklyn Nine.
It's Doze?
No.
It's just,
Imagine.
it's just no, it was just
And then there's
some-
those.
Deez and this Doze.
Okay, we
It's
already
not
passed
these
like
nuts, it's
12
those
minutes
nuts.
past. Let's like wrap this up. You walk into the Sankat Bazaar and you're met with. This is like the central hub of the shopping complex. You enter through an archway and immediately you're met with different people hawking different stuff. They're like, hey, you wanna buy something? Hey, you wanna buy these? And showing you certain equipments and stuff. What are you looking to buy? Hey, come here. And like trying to grab your attention in like various ways. It becomes annoying and
So average street vendors.
exactly. And
Yeah.
it becomes sort of like overstimulating extremely easily.
I'm gonna cast
As-
dancing lights as a distraction. Light in the faces of like 3-4 of the hawkers in their eyes, so that they step back and we
Hey!
can walk through.
What the fuck?
What the fuck
Dude,
is
I'm
that?
just trying to make a living. What the fuck are you doing?
I know. I
You're
don't know
like,
that. What is
Stop
that?
it! You can just.
You want to make it blind?
We're pretty
Nice.
sure this is not going to be that bad. Just leave us alone, dude. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but we've got a job to do.
Fuck, why? How would I know that? You come into a market. What do you expect?
If I wanted to buy something from you, I would have showed up. I would have come to you, right? I wouldn't have just been wandering around.
Oh, it's walking. It's not.
Ashla's walking fast and like avoiding like I don't want to be
The people, yeah,
associated
yes,
with
same.
This Luca for Zelda, Luca means like slim. 5'10" guy is gonna walk up to you, square up, and like, you wanna go? take this outside.
Zelda?
I thought we were already
No,
outside.
not Zelda. I was
No,
translating for
explaining the
Zelda.
word.
It's gonna
Sorren,
walk up to
Sorren.
Sorren.
I thought we were already outside.
Oh,
No, yeah, in the bazaar, he's asking like,
You're in the bazaar.
like behind the streets or something, like that kind of thing.
Dude, there's spy satellites on us all the time. Are you sure you want to do this? I don't live here.
What?
I can leave. You're the one who's
What?
going to get into trouble.
What spy satellites?
Do you not know?
classified intelligence. But you-
Classic.
This guy's really bad at keeping an
No,
NDA.
no.
I
He's
love
trying to
it.
fuck with them.
Did
He's
you
like-
even
no, no.
read the NDA?
No, listen. He's trying to fuck with them. Did you not know the Dandalian Empire has been spying on us for the last 10 years?
Oh, fuck off, bro. Oh,
you
shit.
totally forgot.
Roll me a
and now you're
deception
trying to
check.
pass off as.
And you can choose
Yeah.
to fail it if you want.
No, I am smirking. Like I while I'm doing this, I'm not. I'm going to choose to fail it. Like I'm not serious. At all.
Wait.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
All right, dude. Peace out. Sorry about the lights, but what are you selling, by the way?
Wow.
Now you're asking.
These shirts, he's showing you sort of like, linen and cotton, kind of like kurtas, like long shirts with different prints on them.
Do you have something that says "I'm with stupid" and an arrow pointing to a direction?
Huh. You can make one.
All right. How much is it going to cost, and how long is it going to take?
Looks you up and down. For usually 20 silver pieces. For you, 25.
You know
Yes!
what? That is fair. How about 22?
26.
15.
27.
350.
350.
All right. You're lost, dude. And just start walking away.
Like, hey, like calls your attention and then like waves a hand in front of like the shirt that he was holding, and you see it says the thing. And then like waves it back, and then it disappears, and you see his hand is like showing you the finger.
I
I'm,
like
I'm gonna show him two fingers and keep walking away. That's all.
messing with the market people there. Wow. Take some serious balls or lack of any brain.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
we're walking in.
As you guys are walking through the Sankat Bazaar, you come across a bunch of different places. There is the first thing that you notice is like the giant ass building, a 3-story building, which is a giant casino. It's called Drinsala Kwan, or for in common, Lux Run. There's also a smaller inn which is like tucked into a corner. It's called Corner Cove, aptly. There is another tavern which was like just as you entered the place. It's called Death's Respite. And there's like different places which are selling oddities and all that kind of stuff. There's also a very sketchy looking place, literally titled The Shade, where a lot of hooded figures are like gathering up, looking around at everyone, including you, and just like, dealing in certain stuff. Then there is, as you walk across all of these places with their different smells, and a lot of people who clearly smell like there's a water shortage in town. You come across the place which is built like a middle-aged witch's dream house. It's almost like a hut with a lot of trinkets and bones and stuff hanging from it. The ceiling is extremely low, and on top of it there's like a giant board, but with handwritten charcoal calligraphy. It's written "The Bone Garden."
Oh.
We did it. We arrived.
Finally,
Nice.
we have arrived.
We have reached.
And through the windows and like the door itself, you can see a bunch of different trinkets and stuff. And especially Elvis, despite not having cast detect magic, it's just like the residual, the thing that you have developed almost. You can tell that almost all of these things are magical in nature.
Nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
I think Xavthan just sort of like looks at the store, looks around, opens the door. He's gonna walk in and walk over to whatever like reception, or if there's a guy standing around, like
There
anybody.
is like a hold on. Yeah. This is like a slightly shorter heightish, broader person standing, presumably a woman with like a couple of swords and all that, and also a parrot on their shoulder.
Aha, another parrot.
Fucking hell.
Xavthan's
Hello.
gonna walk over to her. Is that the
Hello.
parrot?
Yeah, that's a parrot. May I help you?
Hello. I was looking
Hello.
to sell a few things. Well, namely one item, a few of them. Heard this is the best place around town to do that.
The parrot waits for a
Ah.
bit as the person, like holding the parrot, just like out looks at you up and down, outstretches her arm.
Xavthan's gonna shake her arm with his metal arm.
The item, you idiot!
Oh, the item. Oh.
Nice.
Amazing.
Xavthan pulls out the diamonds and hands them over.
Looks at them, starts to like go back towards the shop, pulls out some sort of like a looking lens through which starts to ascertain what it is, etc., etc. एक minute, huh? 1 second.
Yep.
In the meantime, Sorren is going to try to talk to the parrot, I think.
Let's go.
All right. Give me 1 moment. I am still. Yeah. How are you talking to that?
Oh, just like, hey buddy. Look, I have a...
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Nikhil.
Oh, this is these. And I point to these on my shoulder.
Heck.
Can you like actually talk, or is this just... Because these
Does
can't...
not answer.
These doesn't speak common, he only speaks Marquesian, I think.
The person who was looking at the diamonds like snaps her fingers and it just sort of like gives you like a no sign.
Oh, you don't want to talk to your parrot?
Does not like return a response, is still studying the diamond.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak
Okay.
him. I'm gonna try to sneak him some seeds.
Thank you. And while you're sort of like you're looking around, if thoughts, there's like a bunch of different trinkets. There's like a broken shield on the wall. There's a rusted sword which is still glowing and dripping what it seems like lava or magma. I don't know what either of those. I think lava. Yeah,
Magma.
dripping lava. Magma is like underground, no? Like after it's out, it's lava.
Is it?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Magma is the underground thing, yeah. Lava is
Yeah,
outside.
magma is
Okay.
under, so it's lava dripping. And another sword which glows and glints as you walk across the room in different hues of green and red. There's like a broken cup with a dragon sigil on it. It looks like it's made of gold with inlaid platinum and rubies for the eyes of the dragon.
Holy shit!
There's like bunch of different like stuff. There's like a very very small sword which almost looks like a needle, but it's incredibly well crafted, as like just visually you can tell that. There's also like a sort of like a library section with different books and stuff. And for some reason in the back of the shop are 3 beds and a bunch of pillows on them. And on top of them is written, "Yes, we also sell mattresses."
Interesting.
Okay. And
Interesting
as
indeed.
you're browsing, can actually Void give me a perception check? And Sorren, you come across a signboard right on the window which says, "Hi, I'm the shopkeeper. I do not speak. This is my parrot who can speak but cannot think."
Oh.
Hi, sorry.
Oh.
I'm back.
I love it.
What did I?
Roll perception.
Roll
Okay,
for
got it.
perception.
Uh,
18. You
Not bad.
feel a presence towards your left, and have you seen that scene
no,
from
he's gonna get stabbed again.
The Office
No.
where Pam is like right next to um
Right?
what's his
Was
name?
this-
Dwight.
Is
Yeah.
this like, yeah, when
No, this is
Angela's
not
like
Pam
the
though.
Dwight
That
and he's
was
like,
Angela.
Angela.
Sorry,
yeah.
Angela. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't seen the show. Fuck
yeah.
off. If you notice a child just sort of like pulling at your pocket, but like you notice him walk up to you like right before he does that, it does startle you a bit, but you're not taken by surprise by it.
Nice. I make sure nothing's stolen.
Nothing stolen.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The kid is just
I
like looking
stare.
at you, then runs away.
This is a familiar kid.
The random kid, I think.
Random kid. All right. This person, after studying the gems extremely well, walks up to you, sort of like looks at the parrot, Nikhil, right? Yeah. In certain ways, and like does a sign, and then Nikhil says, "Are these legal?"
Yeah.
Before you
What do
answer, like as you go,
Hmm.
like that's fine, starts to do some calculations and then gives you like a final number. It's 1,000 gold pieces for all the gems.
Sure, I'll take it. I want those off my hand. Already
I'm
has.
gonna
Anyways.
target Xavthan's shoulder, whatever shirt thing. Hey, do you think we should keep some, like maybe 300 diamonds worth specifically?
No,
For reasons?
no. I can't keep these ones. We can buy new ones.
Okay. All right,
There's
fair.
reasons.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm gonna look at the shopkeeper. Gonna nod. All right, that works. That's
Okay.
a fair deal.
She's gonna put the gems, not pay you yet, sort of like signal to the parrot who says, "Would you like to buy something?"
Oh, can I look at the dragon thing?
Sure,
Do you
we'll look around.
The dragon thing, I don't remember
Takes
what it was.
Takes the dragon thing, and as you see it, it sort of like changes in hue, almost like it feels as if like it's painted gold, but underneath it's made up of pure black.
Ooh. What is it? Is it just like a desk paperweight? What is it?
Takes out sort of like a little card, which like hands it to you. This thing that you can see that it's like pretty jagged in certain places. It's broken definitely, and it's apparently a very ancient draconian artifact. It's perhaps, presumably, from one of the oldest dragonborn civilizations.
Oh,
And it's just in this random shop.
it's just
That's what
this
like she
random
deals
shop.
with.
How much is this?
And also like
It's,
underneath
fucking
it, you can see in the
Baumgarten.
bracket it's written pre-calamity.
Oh,
And it doesn't do anything.
Fancy.
It's just an artifact.
Source Draconia, by the way. So it's from like literally the original Draconian era.
Okay. And how
Are you
much?
asking this to her?
Yeah, or to the parrot, whoever. Looking at her, yes. How much
Okay.
is this?
The parrot says, "Flip the card."
Oh shit! Oh, flip
Yeah,
it.
you flip the card around, and it says you can. It's basically like written that this specific thing can detect poison, cure poison. Like if you drink from it, and it also gives you 10 temporary hit points for the day.
Holy shit!
There's an asterisk next to it. It says in present this is corrupted. There's a 20% chance that the cup might have the opposite effect.
Bullshit.
Lol.
Lol. So it just
Is there a
poisons you
price on
randomly,
it?
basically.
So it sort of like poisons you and or gives you minus 10 hit points. And
Oh,
that's sort of like
amazing.
a D20 roll if you roll a natural one, or a D100 roll and you roll less than 20. That's like what it is.
Okay.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Is there a price on it?
Things are a bit, and then
Flip the card again.
writes on a paper, like pretty, like rough handwriting, 550 gold pieces.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I lean in almost in a whisper. Do you have something that is like that is from the Feywild? Doesn't have to
This
be.
was like audible.
No, it's a whisper.
No. Like from her, it was sort of like an audible.
Oh.
And
It doesn't have to be magical in nature. Just something from the Feywild.
okay, goes back around, looks for like certain things, perhaps in like a box which is not really that like well preserved even, and is going to come back with something. Give me like a minute. I need to find out like what the thing was. I forgot. Feywild. I have like a list of things.
Do I hear
But then
this?
No, it's in a whisper. Very low. I mean, you can roll perception if Nano allows, but yeah.
I have a good perception, that's why.
If you're trying to listen, I'll let you roll for perception.
I have a 19 passive perception. Do I hear this?
I have a 15
hear
passive
literally
perception,
everything.
yeah.
Listen,
Uh,
you hear
I'll try.
everything else, and that's why you hearing this is like very difficult for you. You hear
God
everything.
damn it. I want the
You're hearing like every single random person talking outside.
Yeah, it's
Like,
too
while
No,
they're
I'm trying to
walking.
listen. I'm trying to
talking
listen
with-
because
No. I'm talking about
We're
Asta.
talking about
You
Asta.
roll for an
Oh,
active
okay,
act.
okay.
Yeah.
active okay. Hold on.
My spidey senses have failed me.
I need to.
Failed you terribly.
Oh, yes. Yes, I found it. I forgot about this thing. Yes, good. Okay. Perception score 22. Sorren, I'm going to let you decide what, or if anything, he hears.
Yeah, I mean, on a 22, I feel like you'd hear all of it.
All right.
Then I'm going to leave.
Oh, looking for favored items again.
Yeah.
All
You'll
right.
probably find me outside still looking queasy.
There is one thing that, like, she hands to you in a glass box on top of a velvet red pillow. It looks like a golden bronze multi-shaded leaf almost, or a petal actually, more like a petal, colored in different hues as you look through. Like in the sunlight, it sort of like changes hues. Underneath it, you find a card which says, "This is a petal of suffering." This lets you. It's before that. It gives you the history of the petal of suffering. This was pulled from the crown of a fallen Baelor who was trapped in Feywild.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Wait, the petal was from a fallen Baelor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Shit,
my
that's not
god.
Navias.
Okay.
That's literally Navias.
Well, too bad I left.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know about this.
Yeah. Okay. And holy shit.
And you flip it around, and seems to be like an extremely powerful magical thing. Once, just once, you can use it to negate any form of damage to any creature within 30 feet of you, including yourself. Any blow that is coming towards you, any spell, anything, you activate it as a reaction, and it turns the thing into flowers and petals, and it dissipates.
So once a day.
No, once.
Once
Oh,
ever.
how much is it?
Gives you a card which seems to be like a navigator thing. This item is very dear to the shop owner, usually not for sale. However, a bid can be made. And takes it back. The card.
DM,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask for two things. I'm gonna look at the shop keeper owner.
Give me
And
1
I'm
second.
gonna
I'll just like finish this thing because I'll forget.
Yep. Continue.
On the card, it's also written that this is part of, like, obviously you know this, like, it's part of like the entire crown, which is called the crown of suffering.
Hmm.
But yeah, go ahead, Xavthan. What are the two things?
I'm gonna ask for either any magical items related to what was the moon's name? God damn it, the red one.
Rudius.
What is?
Ruidus. Yep.
Shakes her head
And or
frantically.
no, okay. Frantically, oh no. Or any artifacts related. I'm gonna show her the arm and I'm gonna ask her if there's anything related or similar to this. If she has anything in her store.
As soon as you show the arm, like, fold your sleeve up or something, she takes out like a small, almost like a, what's it called? Like a scalpel. Scrapes out some of like the things that like are clung to your arm and are growing now, the crystals. It uses the eyepiece to study it, and then brings you back a potion.
What is this? And what does it do?
Hands you a card about
gonna
it.
look.
The only thing that it mentions is clarifying, and the price that is mentioned is 200 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm just gonna like put it to the side. Then I'm gonna look at the shopkeeper again. Do you have any swords? Great swords, specifically magical in nature, of course.
It
Wait,
goes
so
to,
the only thing the card
shows you
mentioned
like a
is
bunch of.
clarifying.
It just says clarifying. And if you can make me either a medicine check or an arcana check.
I'll make you a medicine check. Hold up. Medicine. I am proficient in it, which is nice.
Hey, nice. Let's go. It works.
That is a. Oi, I lost my dice.
Oh no.
Hold up. I'll be right back.
And after this, I think we'll end, right? Like, it's already gone for like too long.
Not proficient in dice rolling.
Nope. That is a 11 plus 5, 16.
16. All right. It sort of like just gives you the indication that this might help your condition with clearing out the virus itself, or at least suppressing it for a while.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, then I will definitely be picking that up.
Underneath the card, it says it has been made from the venom of a very specific kind of insects. It's like a bunch of insects. Yeah, like 1,000 or something insects that, like, which have been gathered, and like the poisons have been extracted for this.
Okay. I don't know how Xavthan feels about that, but if it helps, it helps.
Yeah, in the side effects it just says NA, like not available.
And
Or
So
you can
it's not-
interpret it as like
Is
nah.
it not applicable? Like there's no side effects or not available? कि नहीं पता भाई क्या होगा types.
Either way,
Yeah.
it could be anything. Okay.
Okay.
She brings out like a sword to you, like in a single hand. It's a great sword, but like she brings it out like a single hand, hands it to you, and it's like incredibly light.
Oh, interesting.
It glows and shimmers in different shades of like yellowish, the metal sort of like, there's like flakes of what feels like golden, but like it's almost burning, like it's very bright. And on the
Mhm.
card it says it's the Blade of Celestial Dawn. The price is what you notice first. It says 5,000 gold pieces.
Xavthan just like quietly hands it back.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
other
I
thing
forgot.
that you notice is it's made up of mithril, silver, and some sort of celestial alloy.
Oh,
How the fuck do we
there's some
afford this shit,
pricey
bro?
things in the shop. I don't know. Yeah, I remembered what I had to ask. DM, I had forgotten. So remember you told me I had like a battery thingy that can store like spell energy or whatever.
Yeah, you do have it. Yeah.
I was gonna ask for one that is like a little that has more capacity basically.
Oh, yeah, sure. And that'll be like 100 gold pieces for like a 3 charge thing. 3 level 3 spells or 3 charges of level 1 spells.
Okay, then I'll tell the shopkeeper to like put those two things
These are
aside, and then I'm gonna look
disposable,
at the
by the
party
way,
if
the
they want to
ones
get
that she's
anything.
selling. The ones she's selling, these are
Oh, so
disposable.
they once. Mhm.
So
So one
these,
use thing.
no, they're not one use. I'm sorry. So you roll 2d hundreds, and that's the number of days that will last, or number of uses that will last. So it's a long
Okay.
time, but still, it's not like per minute.
Okay.
Per minute. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll keep these 3 items to the side, the potion and the what is it, the battery, and then like look at the rest of the group if they wanna like browse anything around the store.
I have 3 things, but like we can do it next session if this is going to take too. Like if
Yeah.
we want to wrap it up now.
I mean,
Yep,
we're
yep.
like pretty through it anyway. Give me like if you can wrap it up in 5 minutes, that's fine.
Okay.
Can we?
First thing is related to.
I'm
Sorry.
late for a thing. I have to be there at 9:30.
Okay. Let's end this.
Okay.
Can we do it like
Uh,
between sessions or something?
Yeah, we can do it between
I would
sessions then.
prefer
Yeah.
to do that like on session, but that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever
One
We
works.
can
thing
do it
that
next
like
session starting.
one thing that I do want to tell you about Sassy is something that like she shows you is like a Siren's Hub, which apparently has like a lot of magical properties and is specifically built for bards. So we can explore that in the
Ooh.
next session.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Interesting. Nice.
Watch it be
10,000
5,000
gold.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mere 1,200 gold pieces, and it looks like crystallized blood has been used to strew strings across it.
Holy
The
shit.
entire thing seems to be
Holy-
made of titanium encrusted with rubies and other gems.
Holy
It's
shit. Ashla, I need a
apparently
loan.
Ashla,
It's apparently-
Ashla, money
Ashla, we need a
please.
loan.
it can cast
We could have
charm person.
afforded it if Gary didn't munch down our gold.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can charm person, and during combat, even if you're engaged in combat, you do not get disadvantage on rolls for that.
Damn.
And additionally, as an action, you can continue to strum on it, and so you don't get like any attack actions or anything except for this. No bonus actions, nothing. But you can grant 3 people within 60 feet of you advantages on attack rolls, or you can grant 3 enemies disadvantage on their attack rolls.
Dude, this is like the
Shit.
super bard buff. Holy shit.
Yes.
Proper support item.
So it's like, bardic inspiration, but like constant
Oh, it's like-
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it's like Bane, but better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bane, but better. Yeah. BBB. Yes.
Or
All
Bless,
right.
but better.
So
yeah.
that'll be yes.
Okay.
Okay, then. That is where we'll end today's session. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Awesome.